Hi, what's up everybody? Good evening, welcome. What's up? How are you? Happy April. It's still April, it counts. Hey Abigail, what's up? Hi Melissa. What's up, Cappy Goat? Hey Stephanie, what's happening? What's cooking? How you guys doing? Welcome to April giveaway. It's like springtime. I'm ready for the weather. It was nice today. How you guys doing? How's the weather where you guys are? What's been going on? So the way that we do these all sign giveaways is my way of like saying thank you for you being a part of the channel. And if you are new here, hello, I'm Archer. It's nice to meet you. How are you? Subscribe and set the bell, please and thank you. That's one of the requirements to enter into the April giveaway. You got to be subscribed, be a part of the familia. Okay. You've got all week to enter. There's 6 chances to win. We do it this way every month. And yeah, basically, unless I already said it once, all you got to do is be subscribed to the channel, like this reading, and then leave a comment. That's it. You can comment anything you want. Doesn't matter what you put there, okay? Even if it's just emojis, and you're entered. And you got all week. The next Monday night, we'll randomly select 6 winners for the prizes, okay? Just my way of saying thank you. And thank you for subscribing, being a part of the fam. I do offer personal readings, all right? I usually book about, I don't know, maybe a week or so out in advance. So if you would like to book either a Zoom one-on-one reading with me, where it's like you're live here at the table and you kind of like control the whole thing, or then we also have still the YouTube private videos. You got the full-length 30-minute reading, short and sweet 15-minute check-in readings. So if you email me at archerastrology@gmail.com, I'll send you back the pricing, the booking, and the availability details, okay? Hey Paula, what's up? Hey A, Queen of Butterflies. Hey Nicole, what's going on guys? Brittany, how are you? Hey Mac. So, okay, anything else? Well, everything I've got, no, I got the hats on lockdown because I'm going to do, oh, dude, that was so cool. Thanks, Stephanie. The reason there's not a hat is because keeping it on for the whole live and then have hat head later because there's an after party tonight. So there's 20 more super chats available too in honor of the 113th anniversary of the sinking of the Titanic and me being about a 25-year-ish, maybe even a little more plus-ish historian on the ship. Thank you to my 3rd grade teacher. I decided to do a little bit of my gift along with one of my favorite hobbies. And one of the reasons I even really started doing tarot full time was because the Sagittarius that I knew said to me, you already know everything about the Titanic. You should really embrace another hobby. And I'm like, I love Sagittarius, but that's cool. So I did. So we're going to combine them both and we're going to do a little spirit box session with the passengers, the crew, people that were involved with the building. And maybe even on TikTok later, a couple people will stop by or we'll like even do the Go Live collab request thingy together. But we're going to channel, talk history, spirit box, and we're even going to have some fun with the Titanic conspiracy theories that are out there because as a Titanic historian, I love Robin Gardner. But anyhow, anyways, we'll talk about that later. The after party is not at Target. It's right here on the channel. KP's after parties are at Target with Photobomb Guy. But we're going to be here on the channel live. And TikTok, you guys, if you come around, I'm going to be answering your questions too. I'm going to mix them in as we go. So that'll be at 11:40 p.m. and it's going to track the same timeline of the sinking of the ship from 11:40 p.m. to 2:20 a.m. And then I'm going to pass out. But we'll still do Aries, Taurus, and Gemini tomorrow. Anyways, so let's get into the contest. All right, you ready? Okay. So we got 6 chances to win. And like I said, we already explained it, so we're fine. This will all just be put in the same thing. So the 6 prizes were given away. I didn't do a Buddha squirrel this month. We'll do another one next month. But this time I've got a baby Bill. Okay, so one of the prizes up is your own little baby Bill miniature that I'll send out to you. Okay, and then we have the Biblical Tarot, another sealed copy of that, Compliments of the Biblical Tarot. I love it because the way I learned tarot was to tie it in with the Bible, and I don't look at it as divination. It allows me to tie biblical stories to lessons. So, but we got some sealed ones, Compliments of Biblical Tarot. You can follow them on Instagram, or you can get yours on Amazon. There is a link in the description box. But this one's free. All you got to do is enter the giveaway. And then I've got 2 more of the chakra mystery bags. These things have like crystals and like there's a lot of neat stuff in these things, but they're mysteries and I didn't open them. They're still sealed. Okay, so 2 of those, and the final one is if you would like to get a personal reading with me. The 6th drawing giveaway winner will get a reading with me personally. All right, I'll reach out to you, the winner, and we'll set it up just as if you booked and ordered a personal reading and paid for it and everything. Okay, So that'll just be from me to you, all right? And I will offer it if you can or you're able and it works with your schedule. I will offer it even, we'll do a Zoom. We'll do a Zoom one. I'll go all the way. All right, it'll be an hour-long Zoom reading with me, okay? And then the grand prize, we always save the best for last, is another Caitlin Petty t-shirt, all right? All that awesome music that I post in the mornings with the morning posts and the biblical posts and even the Titanic posts fit, all right? Those songs are all by her. You can follow her on TikTok at Kate Petty, and she's on everything at Kate Petty, even streaming. All the original songs are available, so check her out on like Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere. Jukeboxes where they were made into records. I don't know, but it's everywhere, okay? But so 6 chances to win, and you got all week to enter, okay? All you got to do is subscribe, set the bell, because YouTube turns the bell off occasionally, okay? And then let's see, leave a comment and like the reading. That's it, and you're entered. And you got all the way till next Monday, and then we'll announce the winners. And I will be unavailable tomorrow morning for a long time. So, all right, let's get going, guys. So good luck to everybody. All right, I hope you guys win. Cool. All right, onward and forward. Let's get into it. I'm gonna set this stuff aside. I got some of my old like books and stuff for later for the after party, and I found a cool little spirit box website thing that we're gonna use. Talk to passengers. We'll see if we can get some of the other conversations, because I've read cards. I've hung out with my friend Melissa down in Florida. Oh, she's awesome. You need to follow her, y'all. Her TikTok's at Melissa Ratliff, My Fair Lady Melissa. I follow her, we're friends. But oh my gosh, you got to check her out. Her podcast, her history podcast, awesome stuff. Okay, so anyways, but yeah, follow her and check her out. But okay, let's see, what else are we doing now? I think that's it. You ready? Okay. The links to the playlists and the platforms and everything you need, payment info, emails, the Archer Astrology Tarot stickers, interviews, about my past and the history of tarot and stuff. That's all in the Archer Astrology link tree. The link's in the bio. And on the channel here, you can scan the QR code. It'll take you to the link tree, or it's in the pinned comment with where the timestamps will be after the live. Okay? Let's go. You ready? Apparently I am. I don't know. It could be. All right, let's do it. Hey, Autumn. What's up, girl? Thanks for being here. Del Lane, what's up? All right, or Del and I don't even say my name right. I'm sorry. I was a math major. I English really bad. Hey, Punky, what's up, girl? Rogue's Corner. All right, let's do it to it. Seer Healer, what's up? I felt called to salute you. That's kind of cool, I think. All right, let's see. Let me grab the table view for you guys. That one, and put it over here. Turn that off. Perfect. Okay, you ready? Let's do it to it. And thanks for being here, guys, too. You guys are awesome. All right, let's see. Aries. Perfect. Okay, let's do Aries at 8:24. Here we go. What up, Aries? Thanks for being here. How you doing? Happy birthday, by the way. I hope you're having a good solar return. Make this one the best one yet. So happy birthday to you. All right, and if you'd like to enter the April giveaway, you got a whole week to enter, and there's 6 chances to win. Check out the pinned comment. It'll give you all the details how to enter the giveaway. All right, let's see what we've got for you and the one on your mind. Think about your person, okay, Aries? Let's see what we've got. What do we have for Aries? Everything you got for Aries. Part of them thinks you hate them. Whoa, that's harsh words. Whoa, and that's how this is beginning. All that devil card energy all week is showing up. All right, let's go. Here we go. Give me 2 shuffles for Aries. I need to know more. Here we go. 1 and 2. 7 of Cups, because I made Aries feel like an option. Oh, why would you do that to the cardinal fire sign? Oh boy. Uh-oh. Somebody thinks you're their twin flame. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, I'm ready. 1 and 2. Somebody's like, yes, Aries is my twin flame. I'm like, okay, hold on. Let me love the deck first. Let's go. Let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries and the really intense cross watcher. That's making me feel a little intimidated, and I'm a grown man. Okay. Ooh, 3 of Swords. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I see what's up. King of Wands. Hold on. 2 of Wands. They made the wrong choice. Okay, let's find out. 7 of Swords. Somebody got found out on some deceit. 10 of Swords. And I'm not trying to make this into like some tarot novella, but it's like the 10 of Swords, they got busted. What's up with it though? Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Oh. They've really started realizing what they did to you. And I do think they've been watching you. 9 of Cups to the Queen of Pentacles. And like, you're just making casual posts online, but they see you in like a whole different glow. Like maybe you posted some stuff for your birthday, either plans or stuff you did. And they're like, whoa, how'd Aries move on so fast? What's going on? 9 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. For those of you that didn't hear from them for your birthday, it's like they use it as leverage. But they're getting to witness your karma for what they did to you, even though it's hurting because you've really got them heavy on your mind. Because like some of you said, you're going, like, you literally wished it on them. Like your karma's going to watch me. I can make it through this. You know I'm going to make it through this. And they're like, no, you can't make it without me. But they had a habit of making a mountain out of a molehill a little bit. Could be a Leo, could be a Libra or a Capricorn. Well, this is interesting. It's like now that the Mercury has gone direct, all the stuff's starting to bubble to the surface. 8 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. Should have opened up to you, that's for sure. 9 of Pentacles, but very slow to proceed with Magician on the Sun card. Okay, so either this person had options or made you feel like they had options, but then now they're figuring out how to get out of whatever this current red tape is that got in the way, okay? And I don't pull a third-party energy. I pull somebody that was not open to love, never really understood what love was about. Oh, thanks, it's Katie. I love you, girl. Spinny hugs. I see this more as them being closed off because of past stuff that keeps bubbling up to the surface and getting in the way on the 5 of Swords. Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, and slow to proceed. It's kind of like, now that they've figured out something about this red tape, I think it's more like family or something, because I'm seeing an old TV show. I'm seeing Michael J. Fox. I'm seeing Family Ties, not Back to the Future. I think like this person had a lot of family obligations. The Hierophant. Yeah, maybe like mom or dad were a little controlling or never really taught them a lot. And the Empress, you did. It's kind of like they wanted to get out of that energy, like, and not anything magical or anything specific, but just like, they didn't want their parents' relationship to repeat itself. Like they're trying to learn lessons from why their parents acted the way they did. But the Hanged Man and the Knight of Pentacles, it's like they made you wait a long time, you know? And I know everybody's allowed to heal in their own time, but you're 9 of Cups. You're kind of like, you're ready to go. You passed your test, right? And you're feeling better. The stress is starting to end, like the headaches feel like they're less and few and far in between. But on their side of the fence, it's like they're working on clearing out the things that got in the way of this connection, okay? Either a little bit of a higher ego mind or focusing on money more than love, Taurus, Pisces energy. On this one, it could just have been a total fear of commitment, right? Never really understood it. Or like, for those of you that are married, you might have been dealing with like the mother-in-law, right? And just be like, you know. But on this Knight of Pentacles, it's your mind's been running 1 billion miles an hour trying to figure out why this connection has such an intense hold on you, right? With that Hierophant, there's a deeper bond between you guys. The 5 of Swords, the Empress, shows they're making it through those 5 stages of grief that the 5 of Swords represents with some Aquarius energy to try to see things from a different perspective. It's kind of like they're thinking about ways to react to things that they never thought they'd have to, because like they developed more feelings than they thought they did. 7 of Wands into the Justice card. You of them could be born on the 7th, the 4th, maybe the 14th, the 1st or the 12th, the 19th, the 15th, the 10th or the 20th, maybe the 2nd. And you could be seeing a lot of repeating 2s lately, or you're a life path 2. Maybe even a 5 though. You could be dealing with a Taurus, a Libra, a Gemini, a Capricorn, Leo's here, Aries, Libra. There's some pretty strong Taurus energy too. But see how they've kind of like slow walked things with this 3 of Wands where their head's just kind of been in the clouds? And it's like one minute they're all in and then the next minute they're not, right? The on again, off again energy, very strong with a lot of family influence. It's like this person with this here, removing the obstacles is like in their mind, that they're starting to get over letting family or whatever, like the third party mindset influences, get in the way and kind of doing what they want to do. They're just trying to figure out a way to overcome the upsetting time between the two of you guys. See how even they're starting to acknowledge that this has been a bit of a hurdle. Hey, introverted Empress, I'm good. How are you doing? But the Seven of Wands does protect the Six of Wands victory. Even while it clears the way and protects it, it motivates forward towards the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands to be able to put this behind. So it's like there's something successful still in the energy because they have learned a lot about the drama they brought into this. I like that, you know. You know what it is? We're even for those of you that are kind of Page of Swordsing on them, which Judgment Free Zone here, it's okay, I don't care. All right, it's 2025. Everybody has Googled somebody or Facebooked somebody or Instagram, whatever. No harm, no foul. Guarantee you they're doing it to you. We already saw that, right? Okay, so anyhow, I didn't see nothing. Justice card on the High Priestess is like they're still learning from watching this, okay? I do see them working to cut the things out with this Ace of Swords that got in the way of the happiness. Libra and Leo energy, okay? But Pisces and Aries. And it's just, it doesn't have to be their sun sign. Oh, Gemini's here too. So is Sagittarius and Pisces, Taurus. This is just the part of their chart that energizes though when I ask about you and reach out. And the thing is that they would like to balance the scales and get things in a better perspective, okay? They've been stretched in way too many directions, kind of like a Stretch Armstrong thing. And they're realizing it's stressed them out and it put blockages into this that then like whatever they were dealing with on their side of the fence then came out and got projected out onto you. You know, they'd show up and come home out of the blue and just, and you're like, whoa, I didn't even say hi yet. Hold it, what's up? You know? And I do see though, some of you guys might even hear from them about trying to find a way to make time to talk about this. Like not forcing the issue like before, but actually wanting to open up more and clean things up with the Strength card. It's like, the Gemini energy is pretty strong too. But Strength card on the Eight of Swords, they're like already getting ready. Look at them looking at their phone, okay? And they'll get that one little like dose of willpower that can tame the insecurities just enough to give it one last shot, okay? And try to see things from both perspective, or even if you're even open to taking the time you need to process the apology, you know? All right, you them could be born on the 1st, the 12th, or the 28th, the 7th, and the 9th are here. Man, you got that patience of a saint. I'm like, seriously, Aries, going to call like the Archdiocese and have you nominated for sainthood, you know? The hangman puts himself in the tree of life and can come out at any time. They're so close with that Three of Wands we saw and with the Three of Pentacles, the rewards for the patience, for it to jump out at me like that, brings in some real love for you, okay? So you guys can make it through it. Queen of Cups is that card of forgiveness. I see you kind of getting the two words that you never thought you'd hear out of them that'll shock you kind of a little bit or surprise you at least, where they go like, I'm sorry, can we talk? You're like, whoa, oh, okay. When they do it, they mean it. That's the cool part. All right? And for some of you guys, this could be the energies of the awakening and the pole shifts and everything completing, as with starting with Mercury and everything else going direct, that it does bring a twin flame back in. We're going to start seeing a lot of awakened Emperor energies and reunions and unions as we get into this age of Aquarius. Or, rewind, age of Pisces. We're almost through the age of Aquarius. No edits. But okay, so I do hope that helps. And I love you, Aries. All right? Good luck in the giveaway, and I'll see you tomorrow, Tuesday. Every Tuesday is 5 p.m. Eastern for your reading. All right? Please subscribe, set the bell, and I love you. Thank you. All right, next up, let's do Taurus. Thanks for being here, y'all. You guys doing good? You know what, Abigail? It is. It's kind of cool. Selena, what's up, darling? How you doing, Love Fire? You guys, y'all, you want to see actually, if you don't want to go to an after party where we talk about like one of the world's greatest tragedies, wow, that sounds like a fun after party, Archer. Do you plan them all? Accurate. She's got a really cool after party. So you might want to check Love Fire Tarot out. She's good people. Thanks for coming by too. Hey Sharon, what's up? All right. And remember too, if you want to enter the giveaway, all you got to do is subscribe to the channel, set the bell, like the reading, and leave a comment, okay? You got 6 chances to win, but check out the pinned comments. It'll give you all the 411. All right? Hey Renee, what's up? Spinny hugs. Sandra, what's up, girl? All right, Taurus. Let's do Taurus. There we go. Cool. Always remember too, guys, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for those and wish them well for those that it does resonate. Okay. Hi, pretty girl. What's up? How you doing? Thanks for coming by. All right, let's go for it. I'm going to try the rose deck for you. We used to use the rose deck for you, Taurus. And oh boy, the Four of Wands is already right. And, oh boy. Okay, as I was saying, we used to use this deck for you a lot, and it used to do really weird, freaky stuff, and so I kind of put it in a timeout, and it's like, I'm back. Look. Oh boy, that could be a twin flame returning literally. I'm back. Anyways, let's go. Okay. We're going to do Taurus at 2044. All right. Hey, Taurus, what's up? Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate you and love you. Love that like for you, and if you do want to enter the April giveaway, there's 6 chances to win. Just check out the pinned comment for all the details and the prizes. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Think about your person, Taurus. Let's see what we've got for Taurus and the one on their mind. What do we have? Ooh, the deck's jamming. Okay, it's either really tuned in or it's really still kind of cray-cray. We're going to see. But that's a spinning hug, so come here. I'm going to grip you up. I'm spinning you around. All right, you're going to be like in the Jeep with the tops off, but Jeep hair, we don't care. All right, you may start to giggle a little bit and that. So if you need spinning more, come on back anytime. All right, so let's see what we've got for you and your person. What do we have for Taurus? I just heard the war between them is stressing them out. Ooh, indeed. Okay, let's do it. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the terrifically tenacious, triumphant Taurians. Taro. Woo! Overall energy is the Emperor. So far, all signs are pointing to a masculine going through an awakening that you're dealing with, okay? Aries energy on that. 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. It's like they, ooh, man, the way they kept closed off to you, let their heart closed off. 4 Pentacles. That's something they knew they had to work on, but it's like they're working on it. Interesting. All right, we got the Chariot, the 2 of Wands. Somebody's going to make a decision really fast. Okay. The Death card. The way I read the cards is I look at it almost like Google Earth and zooming out. It's like this gives me first little message, then it expands. Is there a Taurus learning tarot? I have no clue what Temperance. I have no. Okay. If I helped, okay, cool. Don't trust me. I don't have a clue. It's my first day on the job. But it's kind of like you guys are both. Are you guys both making your social media posts about each other? Okay, I'm actually asking directly, so you can like comment it or whatever. They, them are totally they are. Okay, I don't know why I'm saying it that way, but they're like sitting there like, okay, Taurus will totally. Oh yeah, yep, Taurus is gonna oh my word. Okay, and some of you guys might be doing it too. Be like, it's like when John Lennon and Paul McCartney were fighting through their songs. Like Too Many People and How Do You Sleep, and it's like, whoa. So maybe it's just a one-way thing, because them are definitely doing it. But this could be an Aries definitely, or a Cancer. It's kind of like one of those, and another thing, kind of a argument, but yet they also make a mountain out of a molehill a little bit, and it's like it might not be that big of a fight. For some of you guys on this 6 of Swords, it's like I'm feeling like that they might have hit a past trigger of yours that even you didn't know you still had. And when it happened, and you're like, oh, whoa, that one went deep. Whoa. And you thought, and like, so it might have just created waves. 6 of Swords. 5 of Wands. See, yeah. But it was a lesson that you guys are learning from the World card. And it's like, you passed it, they're coming in. Whoa, this is deep, dude. Or dudette. Oh, thanks. 10 of Cups. Shut the front door. Okay, so they still feel this connection between you two, okay? Regardless of how long it's been, for some of you guys, this could be upwards of 10 months to 10 years, that either it's been separation or it's, ooh, this is like a twin flame reading. 3 of Pentacles, Judgment card. Devil, ooh. The devil energy be strong on this one, right? Okay? Not necessarily Capricorn, but straight up Toby, getting in the way of the happiness on this one. So it's like you're changing your mind about them, aren't you? You're kind of like, Archer, I kind of do want to give them a chance, but I am unsure. Okay? Because they did a lot of damage, right? And granted, I know it doesn't have to be like something massive, but whatever it is, it was like, it was a deep thing that like nobody was trying to do it on purpose, right? Strength card, Knight of Swords, Eight of Swords. But the Four of Swords, for some of you guys though, they just kind of slept it off. And they're just like, they didn't really acknowledge that it hurts you, just moved on like, well, get over it. Yeah, that wouldn't be the right thing to say, Gemini energy. Something about their third house might be an effect on this too. So it's like it's got you like not trusting in love or fearing it might happen again if you get into the commitment, yet you kind of want one. So you're just a little unsure, right? Maybe doubting, a little doubting Thomasy. But with what they did, I kind of take your side. Sorry, cross watchers. Wait for your sun sign. All right, or your anything sign. Ooh, we could have a Taurus conundrum going on. Two of Cups. Could be two Tauruses. Knight of Pentacles into the Six of Wands, though. Regardless of how long it's been, because there's no time in tarot. That can't be predicted. It's all a Gregorian human construct, okay? God don't follow our calendars. Don't work that way, right? Other way around. But on the Two of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing with them, it's like, you just want them kind of on your level. Somebody that you don't mind going to Whole Foods with or interacting with, or just so long as they would interact a little bit or just pull a little bit of their own weight, you know? Instead of always being so Knight of Pentacles, you know, like maybe sit and help with the bills or just at least talk about the price of tea in China, whatever. But they're just always so whatever. That is kind of this energy, right? But it's kind of like you're both interested in each other, but you both kind of might fear where they could go. So, but see, this person's in your league though. They're like different than other people that you've cut out of your life before. It's kind of like there's a tension that building between the two of you guys as it's going on, right? And it's like, yeah, Archer, but is there a way to have the after the fight without the fight? Yeah, the after fight without the fight. That's a nice way of putting it. Empress energy. I think so. Because we have a divine connection where we led with the Emperor, the Four of Wands, and the Empress. This is a very deep twin flame reading, okay? For some of you guys, this person is currently going through that awakening where it's like their cell phone algorithm has kind of been infected and they started learning, like tarot has magically shown up in the suggested, recommended for you, okay? So I think that's what's energizing the connection, which is why in the Eight of Swords, the Four of Swords, like you can't get them off your mind, and the dreams have been getting a little more different. Some of you guys are even having dreams that you aren't remembering and feeling like you're not dreaming. But everybody dreams every night. That's the thing. So some of you guys, if you haven't been, you may start remembering them pretty soon too. Okay? Because when we have the Emperor and the Empress, that's some high level stuff going on. Okay? And that can be some very intense high frequency energy. So it's a little bit of what they're going through. It's like their retrogrades are allowing them to cut the rest of the things out that are in the way. So that you guys can actually, like, see how they're still in the Hermit card? They're making plans, whereas you've already passed the test. And it's like, they should just ask you for the answers. Like, hey, pass the answers back, right? But everybody's got to heal in their own way in time. But theirs on this one is coming to, like, the countdown's coming to a close. So, like, you know what the big part is? With that South Node in Virgo, some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo. That's kind of them doing a lot of that South Node, 6th house, Six of Cups reflection all the way back to childhood. So some of you guys, this has been something that's been in the way of them for a while, okay? And for some of you guys, even the trigger might go way back, right? And you're like, whoa, I did not remember that, you know? Okay, but on the Knight of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords, there are things coming around regardless of the time involved. They're starting to open up to those emotions they've been closed off to for so long with the Virgo energy on the Hermit card. And it's guiding the intentions towards you, because when this energy is, it's like you guys, it's like that, the red string thread theory, that we all have that red string thread thingy that connects all of us anywhere, any place, the thingy. It's like that cord has been re-energized, like it wasn't activated and recently it's been turned back on, okay? And it's kind of what is like why you guys are both on each other's minds more, okay? And with no time in tarot, this could be a very recent fight. But I'm seeing it blankets in the twin flame energy where some of you or them have just realized, or like, hi, welcome to the twin flame journey. It's going to be fun. Fasten your seatbelts and please put your tray tables up and just put the masks on now. We're just going to drop them now before we take off. It's best plan. And all the twin flames do understand that, okay, all right, yes. But I see the opportunities for reunion coming in because of the way everything's lining up, that after one planet starts directing and everything else starts finding its way back in, even with the Earth being in Aries right now, that it's one of those time is right moments. Why now? Because it's that time. The planets are lined up in a way they haven't been in, what, over 160 something years. It's a long time since we've ever seen stuff like this. It just happens to be. It's like saying that, oh wow, we're lucky to live in the same lifetime as the Beatles. You just happen to be living in the same lifetime as this alignment. All right, so this has a lot of Aries and Virgo energy on it. It's also got Cancer, Leo's here. There's a lot of cusper energy, so maybe you or them do cusper stuff, okay? Then I've also got Aquarius, Leo, and it still guarantees a successful outcome regardless of the time, all right? Because that's Caitlin Petty rolling in just woo, right on time, okay? Fashionably late for some of you guys, 301s, but it's cool. Somebody here might actually have a sailboat, or I'm actually seeing somebody that sells sailboats or lives on a houseboat. Sagittarius energy is here, Cancer, a lot of major arcana. So this is a shift that's almost like a warm front approaching on a meteorology report. Oh, that's cool. Some of you guys might do like meteorology or just like the weather. But you can almost see where the major arcana is coming in, okay? So I hope that helps, Taurus, and I will see you tomorrow and every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern for your individual live readings. And thank you much for being here. And don't forget to check out the pinned comment for timestamps and the giveaway, all right? So you can see all the details and prizes, and good luck. Hope you win. Love you. All right, Sunny Mama, oh my gosh, what's up, girl? Spinny hugs. I've missed you. How you been? You doing okay, girl? It's so good to see you. What's up? Okay. Let's do Gemini next. Well, Abigail. Anyways, right? There we go. All right, on the Gemini, let's do it to it. There we go. I don't know. I always find when I stress about that stuff, like politics, and that kind of gets like, I really don't subscribe to any group. I've always been like, because like I lived through the Clinton administration, right? And I was young, but I was there. And I remember even at that point, I looked at Mama T and I'm like, you know, Mom, I know like I know how you raised me and I know what I believe in, but if that's how he rolls with it, right? Then I'm like, you know, as long as whatever he gets done on top of the desk is getting done, the rest of his life is his to deal with. His own personal thing, not my deal. And Mom would be like, you are a weird kid. And I was like, I know. But so like, I just like, it's circle of life. It's a beautiful thing. All right, Gemini. And now that I've put my foot down my Virgo rising, let's go. Okay. No, that's probably actually, that probably was, oh yeah, it's Gemini, right? So it's my Gemini, Mars, and Mercury just decided to be like, our turn. Okay, that's cool. Anyways, whatever. Yep, embarrassed moments, not much, right? What? I love you guys. All right, let's do Gemini. Gemini, let's use, I want to go Bible for you. I don't know why, but I feel like it. Okay, let's go. I just literally do whatever my hand or eyeballs tell me to. All right, let's see. Gemini, we're going to do it 33. Oh, come on, we got to do 33. We got to, like, yeah. Hi, Gemini. What's up, y'all? It's kind of like, I have to like, I never get cool timelines. Like Frankie's tarot, right? I mean, me and her go way back. And Frankfurt always gets like the perfect times. It's not fair. She's like, her time stamps are always like 11:11, 33:33. And then you come over here and it's like Aries 7:02, Taurus 11:16. What? I can't do that good. So I was like, I earned that one. I'm going for it. Okay. What do we have for you and one on your mind? Somehow all of my Mercury placements are, or Gemini placements are Mercury. So let's somebody wants to talk. Let's go. All right. Give me 2 shuffles. Ooh, I had an eye twitch happen too. Some of you guys might be experiencing the eye twitch because my eyes like never do that. All right, let's just tap in. Let's go. Something has put a wedge in this relationship. Okay, let's see. Give me 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. 7 of Swords. So was it really just straight up deceitfulness? Because I usually like to see the 7 of Swords as something being taken out of the, like somebody taking something out of the equation for a reason. It's like maybe is it lie by omission? Is that what it is? Queen of Wands on the Empress card with the Fool card shows that they want to try again. This person is this person is hurt by what happened too. Even though they started it, they're missing you. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, let's see. Weird just means it's something I don't know and I want to figure it out now. It just excites me more. We got the Temperance card, the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Wands. There's a bit of player vibes off of this one, like somebody not ready to settle down fully, but they wanted to. They so wanted to. Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands. That's Sagittarius and you. There's strong Sagittarius on this reading. But with this Page of Cups to the Judgment card, it's like, okay, don't get mad at me, please, Gemini. Okay, it's like they got what they deserve. And people don't always get what they deserve, but they get what they get. But then to quote the great philosopher Jagger, you can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you get what you need. All right, that's cool, whatever. Beatles wrote their first song, that's fine, whatever. Anyways, this is interesting. First Samuel may resonate to this, but it's almost like that they miss you too. But it's almost like, it's like I'm hearing that like if they won't learn the lesson, but they have to. This is weird. Two of Wands, see? Oh, they're at a bit of a crossroads choice with a Star card on the Queen of Cups on the Ace of Pentacles, because for some of you guys, it's like you thought this was going a lot further than it did, and they kind of self-sabotaged it a little bit, right? Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles still shows with the Emperor that we've got an Emperor here that we're watching. You know what it is? We're watching a runner and the death of a runner energy in real time. I don't see him so much turning into a chaser, but I see him with the Emperor energy, with the shifts that are going on. It's like they're balancing more, okay? It's not that they're going to go from one extreme spectrum of runner energy all of a sudden into a creepy, needy chaser, but they're like going to stabilize a bit. So they're I would put this on, I would still put this on the line for reunion. I'm being told this is a past energy. Ace of Pentacles is like, for some of you guys, it could be new. But I'm being told this is somebody that almost like you gave an ultimatum, or their response to it just shocked you. Three of Wands, the Call of Abraham, and the Seven of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. See, their fear of commitment was a big thing on this one, wasn't it? It's so, okay, it's like they're in purgatory though on the Three of Swords. So it's like their mind is what has them on lockdown. For some of you guys, maybe, and I'm not a doctor, so do not take this, might only resonate with small energies, but maybe they actually like do have a bit of depression. Okay? And like one minute they're really happy and awesome and outgoing. The next minute you almost see like their moon side and they're really like, it's that they needed to work on their vulnerability because they never really opened up to anyone, did they? This person was kind of like on their own. Bit of like an outcast type of an energy, and I don't like see anything wrong with them other than the fact that they're jaded from the world. But underneath that is a good person, and deep down you kind of know that. Could be a Taurus or an Aquarius, but there's still strong Sagittarius energy here too. Libra and Scorpio. This does tell me, because the Judgment card is the 20th card in the Biblical Tarot. I've always tied that to Revelations 20 in the Bible, where they had to like, they got to cut out, in this case, they got to cut out a fear of commitment. They never open up to anyone. Instead of opening up, it's like instead of opening up, they use, because see, the Three of Swords feels like your energy, right? Where it's like they never open up, but instead they use banter, bully tactics. And like, it's almost like maybe for some of you guys, it crossed a line, you know? And you're like, if you're going to treat me this way, where are we going? What's going on? And then they slow walked it a little bit. But Nine of Swords could be another Gemini for some of you guys. Maybe a Cancer. And now they're like, did I slow walk it too much? I don't know. I'm unsure. So the indecisiveness is kind of wild. So some of you guys, it pushed you away because you weren't feeling respected, right? And then the things just went cold. Like Casper the Silent Ghost. Boom, gone, done by. What happened? Like one minute your Facebook status is in a relationship, the next minute it's single. But then the next month it's in a relationship and the next minute it's single. And it's like, maybe some of you got to that point where you're like, put up or stop. You know what I mean? Right? Because you were all in Queen of Cups. Nine of Swords. They're the ones up all night playing, staring at the ceiling right now. That's a thing. But thank you, Cross Watchers, because that's helping Caitlin's Spotify playlist. Kind of dig it. But the thing is on this one, I see that this did happen in order to break down their defenses. It's interesting. You or them could be born on the 3rd or the 23rd, maybe the 7th, maybe the 12th, the 17th, the 19th, or 27th. Some of you guys have a strong, some of you guys are watching for a different placement of Gemini other than your sun sign, or you're watching your whole chart. But then we've also got the 13th, the 3rd, the 31st, and there's a lot of repeating 9s. It's like the needle's stuck in the groove on number 9, number 9, number 9. But a lot of us are in the year number 9 because we're getting ready to go into another generational shift. It's in the energies. We're setting the tones right now that started like last Cancer season, last June, July-ish, with the pole shift. That's finally getting ready to come to a completion, so we can put an end to like the narcissistic energy or cycle to make the way for 2026. And especially the mutable signs such as yourself, it's entering into an abundant era. And it's like where the narcissist becomes the bell bottoms of today. I either see like, I don't know, I see somebody doing, did you change your hair up or something recently? I've been getting that for you a lot lately, but I see somebody like rocking some like Farrah Fawcett spiral curls or even extensions or something. I don't know. Or somebody like even added streaks or highlights or something. I don't know. There's actually somebody that recently for the Gemini males that just shaved their beard, and you've been getting a lot of attention over it, being like, oh my gosh, you have a baby face. What's up with, whoa. And you're like, it's okay. I kind of dig it. All right. But something's like switching up the attention, and somehow it's energetically connected to them still too. Like, it's kind of like the things that happen is to enable to open them to work towards opening up to you the way they were supposed to. It's like we almost have a frequency swap, okay? Aquarius, Libra, Sagittarius energy, where the in and out frequency keeps getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And you were just like, okay, this is too intense. It's too much, right? And now it's like 9 of Cups to the Knight of Swords. You wished them well and went on your way, but wishing them well actually did more than you thought. So I'm talking to a Gemini that's a really powerful manifester, okay? Some of you guys have done that, like the life path thing. I forget what it's called, but it's where you're like a manifesting generator. It's a Google test that's really long. It's like an FHA certification. But some of you guys are a generator, where your words and your power right now are really pretty unmatched. So, and it does look like, though, that they're working on catching up to you. Pisces energy and Aquarius is kind of strong right now. Still a lot of Sagittarius, but Leo and Cancer are hanging out, too. And for some of you guys, it's because of somebody either that, like, I'm seeing something about, like, not changing status, or, like, something hidden beneath the stars, like somebody that would never commit, they're, like, in a relationship or something. Like, what's up with those two? Are they together? Are they not together? And then, like, behind the scenes, they're together, and it's like, it's just weird. It's a different kind of a vibe, right? And it became a lot to process. But now they're having to do the work on it too. And on this 3 of Wands, the Aries energy, I keep getting guided to. And actually, some of you guys could be dealing with an Aries because I got strong Gemini energy on the Aries reading. Or those are just where the 2 parts of your charts are connecting. Because for some of you guys, it looks like a phone call can change all of this real fast and bring some clarity to all of this. And answering the call of Abraham, all right, if you're seeing a lot of repeating 3s, I'm seeing that it does show that some of you guys, it could be that you hear from them this week, okay? And even for those of you that had to block them, I see that, like, it's either going to be like, because I'm hearing that no caller ID song, okay? Like, it's either going to be like a burner number or a fake profile or something, but somehow, some way you hear from them, okay? So I hope that helps. No wonder you've been feeling kind of stressed out a lot. That's a very, like, that's a lot to process, you know? You know what? I know the deck didn't jam because you put up a good front, but I'm still spinny hugging you because that's a lot to be dealing with right now, okay? But it is getting better, all right? So spinny hugs, big time. So I hope that helps, all right? And Gemini, I will see you tomorrow and every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern for your live individual collective reading. There we'll go a little deeper too. Okay, and don't forget, check out the pinned comment, enter the April giveaway. Okay, I hope you win. All right, next up, time for Cancer. Let's do Cancer next, because Cancer goes next. Okay. Oh, thank you, Conchetta. Oh, love you, girl. Thank you. You know what? I'm not even going to try to be ego-driven. It is always nice to get those hundreds or the hearts and that, just to let me know, like, okay, Archer, you still got it. You're not getting too old for this, so thank you. Any tarot reader is like, I don't need confirmation. They're lying. So thank you. It means a lot to me. Love you. Okay. Hey, Madeline, thanks for being here. Okay, y'all ready for Cancer? Let's do it to it. Ryan, what up? How's it going, brother? What's going on? All right. Oh, love you too, Katie. Thanks. Okay, let's do Cancer. It's that time. Why did I just... Okay, this is freaky. I just heard what sounded like old metal push doors opening, like with the kind we had in church when I was growing up. And it's like... And like crowds of people rushing in. Like, I think as soon as I said, let's get ready for Cancer, it's like... All the cross watchers just burst in and flooded in the door, Cancer. So this could be interesting, okay? It was like a whole sound effect, like a soundboard being played up in my head. So I want to see what's up with that. Okay, let's do Cancer. This one, okay. Let's do Cancer at, we'll do 45.55. Hey, Cancer, what's up? How's it going? Cancer, you know what? Flood that chat. Let's see some crab emojis. Let's see some butter emojis. And let's get some love for Cancer. Let's do it to it, all right? Flood that chat. Do like Punky and Conchetta's doing, Mama T, Maria. Everybody's rocking it. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. All right, think about your person, Cancer. All right, let's see what we've got for you and the one on your mind. Where are we going? Where are we going? Magical Mystery Tour style. Let's see what we got. Where are we going? 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the crazy, cool Cancerians. Cancer don't want no scrubs, TLC style. All right. Holy moly. You know how like last week at the All Signs we were getting the Devil card like on repeat? The Emperor is on repeat right now. I see a lot of us, a lot of the signs entering into that confident energy. You and Aries especially got it already, so that tells me all that stuff we've been hearing for so long since November about the cardinal signs getting their power back. I think it's finally happened. Well, I know some people were calling it the villain era, but it's confidence. I think it's finally happening, and we've been talking about the Emperor going through that awakening and the end of the narcissistic era. You're getting it too. And the Hanged Man, you've waited a long time for this. Or for some of you guys, this is actually someone you haven't spoke to in a long time. For some of you guys, this is the original runner that brought you to tarot in the first place, okay? King of Wands, Sagittarius energy, Pisces, Aries energy. Whoa, that was a loud motorcycle. Okay, let's go. 8 of Pentacles. Some of you guys work together. Either some of you guys work together, or for some of you guys, this destroyed like work and everything. Like lost your job, lost your relationship, or lost the job because this was a massive Wheel of Fortune event, right? Some of you guys had to rebuild completely from scratch from this, like lost home, lost money, lost a lot. 6 of Cups, Devil card. I do see, as we're talking, whoa, you're the transition. It's, whoa. Cancer, it's like you're going to lead this soulmate cycle too. Oh, wow, I think Cancer is holding dominance on this because you kind of rode the last soulmate cycle that brought a lot of people to tarot. When we're going back to, for some of you guys, this is back to around 2020, 2021. Okay, some of you guys, though, it's recent. I mean, this could be 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. But it stretches out pretty far back for some of you guys. But it's almost like you're on the cusp of a change in the energies where the Devil card is starting to retire, but we're going into the Emperor energy where we're putting the end of the narcissistic era. And it's like you still, with having both cycles energies of the Emperor and the Devil, it's like you're still going to lead the next soulmate cycle too. There's going to be a lot of 4th house energy. And Jupiter getting ready to move into your sign could have a dominant fact on this too. But it's kind of like there's still a learning curve. And that's why it's almost like with the Wheel of Fortune, like how a wheel, a Ferris wheel, comes back around and then you can get back on it. It's kind of like that in that there's still stuff to learn. There's like a learning curve still where each other's past triggers and like what triggered you both in past relationships so that neither of you get triggered again, okay? It's like opening up some deeper things, you know, feelings, emotions, memories, and it could be off of something that's happened recently though, okay? Virgo energy is pretty strong here too. Libra, Sagittarius, and Cancer. You've got Scorpio, Leo energy, and there's Pisces too. Okay. Temperance. Ooh, Sagittarius just took the lead. Three of Wands. For some of you guys, you know what I was saying about, like, it's like Five of Pentacles. It is almost like you've got multiple cross watchers or multiple people thinking about you. It's like some of you guys, like, your ears have been burning because people are talking about you in rooms you haven't been in a long time. Okay? Three of Wands, though, on the Five of Pentacles. These are people that, like, you've got a lot of people as the retrogrades come to an end and stuff starts to go direct, that are all of a sudden kind of realizing what they had when they had you. This can be friends, the original runner. This is like, there's a lot of people reflecting back because, see, even some of you guys are working on, like, or you've recently moved or had to move because of this. The Eight of Wands, though, shows forward momentum. So it's kind of like, you know, the past relationships, neither of you guys don't want to get triggered on this one. And it goes in on relationships for years until something brings it up. All right, some of you guys could be dealing with Taurus too, because I feel like a similar message on Taurus. That it's like some really deep past triggers that either you or them, some of you, maybe both of you, like didn't realize were even still a thing. Like, oh wow, I haven't thought about that in like forever. And then it hurt, right? And it can, like, it's that there are some of those experiences we don't remember until something brings it up, right? All right, it can be 10 years along and a new person says or does something that hits with a completely, like, the whole, oh wow, that was a deep one, you know? Five of Pentacles on the Devil card. I literally do see you standing at the precipice of a great door, okay? That with the retrograde starting, the end of the retrogrades is all the planets start catching up to Mercury and going direct. It's literally closing the door. Five of Pentacles on the Devil. By Toby, not Capricorn energy. This is Toby. You might know him from such books as the Bible. And with us going into this new timeline as we're getting ready to close out the narcissistic decade, okay, in 2025 is the final end of that, okay, that we're finally in the year 9. So it's going into the new chapter, which is the Aries chapter, the Emperor energy, the Emperor come back, correct. So this is like, it's almost like I do see that you guys do love each other though. Could be an Aries or a Sagittarius. Could be a Capricorn for some of you guys. Taurus is pretty strong on this one. Four of Pentacles to the Page of Cups. It's like they already want to tell you they love you, but distance is causing a problem. Whether it's emotional, age, physical for some of you guys. It's like, I do see though, that you guys can talk through these moments. Okay, ooh, I got a life hack cheat sheet for both of you guys. Cross watchers, I'm glad you did sneak in. Which it's no harm, no foul. It's not really cross-watching. You're just watching for all your signs and placements. Okay, I ain't gonna tell nobody. I ain't saying nothing. All right, secret save with me. I got so many secrets. I'm gonna need a second casket when I go. But anyways, this one here. See how they're Four of Pentacles and hiding their feelings. Even now, as they've started realizing how much they do feel about you, they're still kind of Four of Pentacles on it. Okay. It's as if on this one here, the life hack test is to learn to actually, instead of letting stuff hit them as hard as it does, to be able to talk to you and go, whoa, wait, that's something I'm feeling, you know, it's like being able to put the fight or flight energies to bay. So it rests out much more, okay? Now, the thing is on this one, it's that they're avoiding the elephant in the room. That's the thing. So some of you guys, it's like they know they need to open up a bit more, relax and talk to you. But this person gets very anxious or very nervous, okay? Whenever they start feeling the feelings like this, they get a little just anxious, just traditional old butterflies, you know? And the thing is that you guys actually can talk about it, like, whoa, that one got deep. That one set me off. What was it? And this and that. And because like they're sitting there telling me, like, I honestly did not know that would affect Cancer that way. And now I feel like I ruined everything, right? Hey, Lisa, what's up, hon? Yeah, Page of Cups. Could be a Pisces or a Scorpio. Sagittarius is pretty strong here. That Wheel of Fortune, though, I do see that being working almost like a funnel or a filter, like a tornado, that it's clearing out this devil energy and it's putting the door on it. Five Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles, so that they can, with the Six of Pentacles, try to have an open, honest conversation with you and feel vulnerable instead of so, like, intimidate. Okay, this is an Emperor that's going through an awakening. Some of you guys could be dealing with like a Divine Masculine or a Twin Flame. I mean, like, I never really fully ever used the titles because I always felt like if I put titles on somebody that then like they'd have to live up to that expectation. So I was just like letting it unfold. But I do feel some strong, I understand, researched, and have experienced it, so I do feel some strong twin flame energy on this with that Temperance card. Four of Swords, the Moon, and the Ten of Wands. See, you think they don't even think about you anymore with Four of Swords. That's all quiet on the home front. But what's hidden beneath the moon is them up all night, lost inside a feeling, Ten of Wands, about like nobody is ever going to love them like you did again. Okay, even for some of you guys that feels that like either some of you suspect they moved on. Okay, for that, I don't see it. This part here is only for those of you that have 100% confirmation, like from a detective, whatever, I don't care, that they have moved on or they're in another relationship, okay? So only for those of you that know they moved on. They hate it because the person's not you. And they're scared because they're stuck in that comfort zone and they're almost in like a, oh, I don't like this saying, but it's like a cheaper to keeper energy, okay? But that's just for the few of you that know they're involved with somebody else, because I'm seeing for 88% of you guys, they're not, because it's like if they weren't open to love with you, they're still not open to love with others. And as they start to open up to love, they want to be in love with you, okay? Eight of Pentacles, this is somebody that's actually doing the work, okay, to turn that like avoidant attachment circuit on. This is somebody that up in their brain's wiring, they're smart, they're awesome, you dig their vibe, you like their attitude, their sass, Sagittarius energy, you know, their depth, Pisces, Aries and Taurus are here. The biggest part on it is that whole fear of commitment, right? They're working on this to turn and activate that avoidance circuit because they never really got to experience any real love, right? They were in love, but now they only want, like, it's like the love they were in before they even met you was just preparing them to meet you. You've always been, like I'm hearing Shania Twain, the one. You've always been the one, okay? That song may even resonate to you or something. But they're doing the work to overcome this. And like the biggest part on it is that they're working to open up and realize that they aren't going to do, like, you're not going to do to them what the past people did to them, right? It is a little bit of a form of PTSD, which is totally allowed and justifiable, okay? You or them may even be like a vet, either active or retired. And if so, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for your service. But there is a lot of straight up past stuff that bubbles up still, okay? They went through a very serious hurt, I'll give them that part. But what I'm seeing on this one is that it's like the attachment circuit is energizing, okay? That's overwhelming the past, a lot of it, like the past neglect. This person was neglected even clear back to their parents, bullied in school. This person, and you know about it, you know about the tip of the iceberg of how rough this person's past was and their childhood was. It goes way deeper. Okay, so I'm gonna actually give your person, I know it's been a long wait and a lot of work. This person has been through a lot, okay? I mean, I'm seeing some of my old memories that are just to connect me into the energies. God always translated into stuff that I remember, or visualizations, or stupid Trans Am reference, whatever, squirrels. But what, I don't say stupid, I like squirrels, it's not a big deal. But it's that same thing that this person, the stuff from their clear back to their childhood keeps them very guarded, okay? They go very deep. They're an onion, and there's so many layers to peel away. The thing on this is that this is energizing them and allowing them to overcome it. That's why they're starting to have dreams about you. That's why you've been dreaming about them again recently too. And it's that this connection, it's helping them work through the things and get the courage to reach out with the Temperance card. That's the card of action, okay? And you've got the Hangman and the Temperance card, which shows both the cards of a self-induced patience along with a self-induced action. So what I'm seeing on this one is that they're going to get the courage to reach out. Some of you guys, and I do see for a lot of you guys, it could possibly be this week, okay? The numbers or the dates, the 20th, the 21st may resonate to you, the 2nd and the 1st, and you or them could be born on the 7th or the 11th, the 3rd, the 13th, the 25th, the 19th, the 28th and 7th, the 30th, the 9th, the 29th, the 27th, 21st. You have a lot of repeating 3s and 7s, Cancer. If those are stalking you, this might be giving you a little bit of a week ahead preview of what's to come in, because you do have a lot of 3s and a lot of 7s. That is good though. All right, Capricorn, Aries energy is pretty strong. There's Libra, Sagittarius is here. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius. Gemini is pretty strong too. And Capricorn's pretty strong too. All right. So I hope that helps, Cancer. All right. Leave a comment. Let me know down below. And good luck entering into the April giveaway. I do hope you win. And check out the pinned comment in the timestamps to give you all the details on entering the April giveaway. You got a whole week to enter. All right. And I'll see you on Wednesday, every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern for your individual live collective. Okay. So love you. Man, these are like some intense readings tonight. Wow. You know, it's that energy that like the weather's just starting to warm up. Aries season is just getting going. And it's almost like that it's quiet, too quiet. But yet there's stuff going on. You know, it's like redressing a set in between takes or something, you know? But yeah. Okay, you're welcome, Abigail. Thank you, hon. Love you. Spinny hugs. All right, now let's go into Leo's energy. Here we go, on to Leo. And don't forget, y'all, there is an after party that is lined up. There's going to be 20 more super chats over there, too. I'm going to get to totally dork out on my Titanic history. We are going to do a live from 11:40 p.m. to 2:20 a.m. in honor of the Titanic's 113th anniversary. So that's happening after this All Signs. All right, it's going to be a long night, but it's going to be fun. We're going to talk Titanic and channel stuff and conspiracies and facts and history lessons and see who shows up and what happened. It's going to be a cool time. All right, and I'm going to bore you guys to tears with the Titanic deck and history lessons. But it's going to be fun, and there's super chats. So I'll see you guys back here at 11:40 p.m. I'm going to do it again, but I'm changing. I'm not wearing a suit and jacket until 2:20 in the morning. I'm not on the Titanic. I can wear a hoodie. All right, let's go on to Leo. Let's do Leo at 101.55. Light seers? Okay, cool. Let's do it. 6 of Wands, good choice. Nice. Okay. Let's see what we got, Leo. Thanks for being here. Did I give Leo a timestamp? Did I just goof up Leo's timestamp? Well, that was a false start. Wow. Take 598 billion. Jeez, oh pizza. It's going to be one of those readings. All right, let's do Leo at 102.17. Hey, Leo, what's up? Thank you for being here. Leo, if you want to enter into the April giveaway, check out the pinned comment and the timestamps. It'll take you over to the giveaway prizes and the contest rules. You got a whole week to enter. And let's see what we've got for you. We'll be doing your live collective reading this Wednesday and every Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so I look forward to seeing you there. All right, let's see what we've got. What do we have for Leo? Tap me into Leo's energy, please and thank you. Give me everything you got for Leo. Think about your person, Leo. Let's go for it. We got this. They never took your feelings to heart, did they? Okay. Let's go. Give me 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, inimitable, I'm going to straight up say it, lovely Leos. Okay, let's go. Leo, Leo, Bobio, Banana, Fanophobio. 6 of Swords overall. 10 Wands. But what are we doing? Oh my gosh, we're having a sing-along. This is actually kind of cool, Leo. We should do that. Let's do that. It's karaoke night. Queen of Cups. Somebody's actually seeing something from a different perspective in the 10 of Wands, and they're coming in to ask for forgiveness. In the 7 of Wands, it's like this whole thing's been protected this whole time. They're just breaking down the defenses or the barriers. Okay, what's this all about? We got the King of Pentacles. Was money more important to them? 3 of Swords. Did some of them spit that out and like, I'm only waiting for your money or your status? Were they a bit of a 3 of Swords clout chaser? For those of you that resonates, they aren't anymore. That's kind of cool. We do have a lot of past person energy right now. I think the Mercury going direct has opened. It's the little boy with the thumb in the dam. Yeah, I think we got a lot of past stuff coming out right now. This is interesting. But let's see where this goes. I'm not giving up on it just yet. All right, hold on. My Virgo moon's not going to let this happen. And we got the Empress, so I got to have this all set up right for you. Either way, somehow you wind up with an extra card. Okay, so they accused you of attention-seeking behavior, but then made this whole thing your fault without accepting any responsibilities for it. 3 of Swords. They literally came at you like right at the jugular. with a King of Swords and didn't even like, never even expected responsibility for what their contributions were. Yet there's a bit of flirting between the two of you guys that's building some kind of flirty tension between the two of you guys. What? Hold on. I need more cards on this. Could be a Libra. Why would... What? It's like... I don't know. Hold on. It's like... You hurt the ones you love? Yeah, but what they did to you wasn't too cool. I don't know. I don't know about that. And yet, Pain Man, Pisces energy, Ten of Swords, it's like they expected you to wait for them. Like, oh, Leo will wait for me forever. But it's like, I do understand, like, everybody needing time to process stuff. But Empress, Six of Pentacles, it's like you're ready, you know? Judgment card. Yeah, it's not fair to rush somebody into something, give us time to think about it. But Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups, it's almost like this person slow walked the Eight of Wands movement with the Eight of Cups, in and out energy, right? It's like there's a, it's, you guys, see, you guys can't get each other and how this pause in the connection happened. There's a little bit of confusion, almost like, whoa, how did it ever get this far, right? And the Empress energy and the Death card, it's that you know that on this, that they, like, in the Emperor energy, they, like, shut you out. They never fully ever opened up to you, right? Or very, like, judgmental or controlling, like they would take out their work energy, King of Pentacles, on you and project it out, right? Like, oh, I gotta stay, you gotta show face at work and be cool, but then come home and you'd be like, hey, what's up? How's it going? How's your day? Or you'd text them after work or something. They'd be like, ah, and they'd take it out on you and you didn't deserve it, right? The Knight of Cups, though, shows that they really miss you. Emperor energy on the Five of Pentacles. They're actually working to close out the narcissistic cycle. And we are preparing for that, okay? We're like the cycle changing as we're in the year of number 9. This is ending out like how the world experienced pop culture decades and generation shifts and things. We're going through it energetically. That's just taken off now that we're in Aries season, which begins the energetical new year. That's allowing a transformation and a boot up that allows the door to be opened, put the old narcissistic decade cycle. Narcissists are now becoming the bell bottoms, right? And they're not the same thing as boot cuts, you know, right? So it's different, okay? And that's the thing, is as we go forward, and we're just now through this, and especially when Jupiter moves into Cancer and Uranus moves into Gemini, as we get into the summer months, we're setting the tones for what, like, the next decade cycle is, where we have the awoke emperors that are back in the good old day energies that are powerful, dominating, commanding, you know, very truth, you know? And on this one, it's like you both are trying not to get affected by this, yet you two have a unique way of communicating. It's like we got Leo Latin going on here or something. Somebody here might be like online or in digital media, like maybe some of you guys are here on YouTube, or you have a podcast or Spotify. Some of you guys might even be all the way up at the top, like actor or actress. Maybe even a model for some of you guys. Three of Cups. It's weird because you guys have like, it's all like 1 minute's really good, but then a lot of times it's a lot of mixed signals, isn't it? Judgment card on the Nine of Swords, and you guys wind up like up all night, even though neither of you are letting it show, up all night playing Staring at the Ceiling on repeat, which is cool. Thanks, appreciated. KP Spotify count appreciates. But on the Three of Wands, you guys are, it's just that distant-y communicating. Some of you guys might even live at a distance. Page of Swords. Yet you guys are, okay, don't feel bad. You guys are both watching each other and wondering, like, what happened to all this? Where did this all go? Ace of Pentacles, holy moly, with the Ace of Wands. Leo, there is a way to restart this passion or the spark in this one. So there is some interesting flirting happening in the 3D between it. Or it's like, for some of you guys, your form of banter or fighting is like a form of flirting. Interesting. It's like how, oh my goodness, really? High Priestess. Okay, just go with the analogy, Leo, work with me. It's kind of like, it's like kids in high school or junior high school, and the ones that, like, the girls will punch the boy in the arm and be like, I don't like you, and they really do. Or the boys, like, pull on the girl's pigtails or ponytail, and it's because they like them. And they're like, I don't like you. Ooh, girls got cooties, boys got cooties. But it's just the energy you guys are. I'm not saying you, okay, for some of you guys, they might have been a carrier of cooties, okay? So maybe the cooties, we might need a cooties vaccination. Or I am also not going down the vaccine wall. Nope, 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 nope. High priestess. But yes, it could be. Anyways. Leo, your person could have cooties. We might have a confirmed case of cooties. I'm only making fun of it, or because you need to laugh, Leo. You've been busting your backside. You've been working really hard, and Leo needs a little chuckle, or just one of those. Stop it, Archer. Oh, Archer, whatever. Okay, Ace Penal, Ace of Wands, though, whatever it is, this is actually that's what's going on, and it's happening. Okay, so in a way, oh wow, it's like that old Smash Mouth song. Can't get enough of you, baby. Could be chilling. This is interesting. This could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. There's actually strong water. But you've got the Six of Pentacles. So you've got Taurus, Libra. Could be another Leo. Scorpio and Aquarius are here. Also Capricorn and Gemini. Wow, you actually got a lot of signs. Gemini's like, yeah, don't you dare forget me. Lover's card on the Ace of Cups. So you guys do this every single lifetime, and somehow you guys always find each other in every single lifetime. Okay, that's cool. I think it's neat. There's a deep soulmate connection between you two. That's the thing, is that, you know, you guys, it's like you were dealing with a master manipulator that thinks like everyone around them like manufactures reasons to talk to them for like, because nobody ever really showed them how it is to just have nobody ever checked on them, asked them how they were doing. They're like feral. They've had to be out in the woods and we just found them like Bigfoot. And it's like, oh wow, look, I think that's a Leo's person right there. Crikey, I'm gonna walk up and punch it in the throat. No, we do not condone violence. No, not good. Funny, yes, haha, but kind of like, whoa, not funny, haha. Anyhow, what I'm seeing is this one is that it's like, you know, people don't always manufacture, it's not that deep attention-seeking behavior type of a thing. It's like people don't just manufacture ways to have someone call or text them. They are actually bringing up something that hits very deep within them. And most people nowadays with that Lover's card, they are in the worldwide roller coaster of energies. And that in and out energy has almost become a thing. But with your person that's getting ready to end, they are one of the ones that are closing out the cycle and saying goodbye to the narcissistic era and getting ready to come into the new one. And that's a big connection. As we get ready to leave the age of Aquarius and go into the age of Pisces, it's cool that I'm even making the Pisces symbol with the Gemini card. That's kind of cool. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Gemini. Scorpio's here. Cancer's hanging out. I know Cancer. Thank you. And Gemini, Libra, Virgo, Capricorn. Strong Capricorn too. That's interesting. That's an anomaly. I like anomalies. They're fun. And it's kind of like, the thing is, I see you two, you guys are, regardless of how long it's been since you talked, that is actually how long this lesson is taking to play out. I don't see like somebody failed the test, failed the lesson, has to get held back, has to repeat the lesson. I'm being told that the lesson is actually still playing out. I know, right? Four of Pentacles, see? It's not over yet, baby. Why did I say it that way? The Magician card. There's Seven of Pentacles with the Devil. There's more stuff to come on this one. That I do see that this person can overcome this. This I don't pull the Capricorn energy off of. I pull straight up Toby. You might know him from such books as the Bible. And right now, as we get ready to get out of the past cycle and set all the stuff ready for the 2026 era to start going forward, Toby's hanging on for dear life. And you know what they say about the snake? The snakes of Revelations 19. You can cut a snake's head off, but they'll still bite. So Toby's still trying really hard as we get ready to come into Revelations 20, the 1,000 years of peace, this new cycle. Toby's trying to hang on for dear life to keep the previous cycle, 2025 back, 2024 back from happening. All right, but I do see you and your person can work through this with the Queen of Cups, because you know what? Underneath everything you both have been through, there's real love for the two of you guys. It's in your energetical blueprint. It's like that little thready cord thingy. You know, like those memes that talk about the little thread-shaped cord that keeps us connected, bonded through everything, that no matter what, it's there. You guys still have it. Devil card on the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Capricorn energy. But what I'm seeing is that it's kind of like you guys are adapting to each other's pasts to avoid someone breaking up. Okay? Could be a Taurus. Pisces is pretty strong. Sagittarius is here. You or them could be born on the 8th or the 7th. Maybe the 27th. 26th is here. The 6th, the 3rd, the 13th, the 24th, 21st, the 4th, or even maybe even the 14th. Thank you. Knight of Pentacles. I do see the runners realizing their runner ways have become a little outdated in the New Earth timeline. Some of you guys like Dolores Cannon or even the works of Bashar. And I think on a little bit of a cool side note, Leo, hi, Leo, hi, call me. This is cool. Like some of you guys have been studying Bashar and wonder why you feel a connection to him or something. Some of you guys are chosen ones that you actually are receivers, channelers. Hey Lisa, what's up, hon? Some of you guys are channelers as well. And you are starting to awaken to some of your newly developed gifts, okay? That you have not just an alien from outer space. I saw Elvis in a UFO, not that. But like you have interdimensional beings that want to channel for you. You could be Daryl, all right? And not this is my Daryl, brother, cousin Daryl stuff. But no, like you could be a receiver. It's cool. Just a side note for some of you guys that just was like, what's up with me? That's up with you. It's kind of cool actually too. All right, that's neat. Magician card on the Page of Cups with that Devil card. You guys will overcome this part. It's a big test in vulnerability, but you guys can work this out, okay? You guys had to learn this part of this lesson, which you're working on. It's actually not done yet. That's why life has continued to be so stressful. But you're coming near the end of this, and that opens the communication with the Eight of Wands to get things moving so that you guys go into the next part and you do complete this lesson. It was just a really big, long test. When in doubt, choose B. When in doubt, choose B, okay? But it's getting ready to take off. Some of you guys, it could be even as soon as this week. Okay, so Virgo and Gemini are here. You've got strong Capricorn, Cancer's here. There's a lot of Gemini energy, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, literally it's everybody here. Basically at this point, their whole chart's energized for you. So at this point, you could be dealing with an Aries, a Taurus, a Gemini, a Cancer, a Leo, Virgo, a Libra, a Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces. I'll even throw in a Ficus for 50 bucks. Anyways, I hope that helps, Leo. I love reading for you. Even when we are having rough days, Leo, we always just get to connect and just let it go. Connect for a minute and giggle. All right? All the problems and every little thing will be there afterwards too, you know? Every little thing will be okay, Leo. You got this. You're way more awesome than you've ever given yourself credit for. Those bullies never got it right, but you did. You're cool. They were stupid anyways. All right. I hope it helps, Leo. I love you. I'll see you Wednesday at, every Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern for your individual live collective reading. And definitely check out the pinned comment for the timestamps and the April giveaway, 6 chances to win. And I love you. I'll see you later, and I'll see you for the after party, okay? There is an after party live. We're going to do a Titanic channeling stream session until I pass out, and y'all can watch me snore on camera. Maybe I sleep talk. Maybe I channel better when I'm sleeping. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe I should get one of those like tape recorder thingies. Probably just hear a lot of snoring. It sounds like somebody left a tape recorder on in a chainsaw factory. I don't know. How would I know? I'm sleeping. Anyways. Hi. What's up? Okay, let's get on to Virgo already, please. Please? Pretty please? All right, what's up? Thank you guys for being here too. Hey, Maria, what's up? You guys are awesome. Hi, Shelly. I love you guys. You guys are so cool. Hey, Caitlin, what's up, hon? You guys are, right, Mac, walk and talk. Don't get me walking and chewing gum at the same time. I'll be all off the map. All right, Virgo, what you want to do? I really want to I'm saving the Titanic deck. It's got a charge for the after party later. I don't get the cool after parties like at Target like Caitlin does, but I get like mine are digital, and we're going to talk about really old boats. Isn't that sad to have the anniversary of a really horrific disaster? It's kind of like the 9/11 thing, but you got to, because it's how we learn lessons in this world. Okay, let's get back. Anyways, man, we're in some deep energy. Let's just talk about Virgolicious and their person already, shall we? All right, Virgo, we're going to do you at 119.21. Nope, hold it. Take 2. Sorry. Oh, my God, I'm bad at this. See? Frankie is so much better at this. Frankfurt. Okay, Virgo is at 1. I love you, Frankie. Stop it. 119.38. Final answer. Yeah. Let's go. Hey, Virgo. What's up? Virgo, I think your person's trying to hide behind humor because even some of that stuff was out of my level. Anyways, let's see. Or somebody is actually a stand-up comedian. Hey, Audrey, what's up, girl? How's it going? Thanks for being here. Elizabeth, how are you? All right, let's see what we've got. Veronica, hello. All right, what do we have for Virgo? Moon card, Two of Swords. And I don't know why we're peeking, but we're peeking. Oh, because some of you guys have been like Page of Swordsing on their social media. I don't. It's 2025, everybody does it. I didn't see nothing, Virgo. You're cool. All right, let's go. But I think they fear you've given up on them. Like the clock ran down, hickory dickory dock. Okay, whatever. Give me 2 shuffles. Let's go. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're going to skid in. Oh, wow. They're going to skid in at the last moment, aren't they? Let's love this deck for the vivacious, Virgolicious, victorious Virgos, because victory is yours. I didn't do it Rex Harrison style. Victory is yours. Whatever, I'm over it now. False start. Could be a false start energy on this. 7 of Swords into the World's card. That would be a false start. Okay. 9 of Wands, because somebody was in a victim mode, but they think you've given up on them and that you're dropping this whole thing. Like you're burnt out on it. And for some of them, they're right. Maybe that's only for 9% of you that like, yeah, they're thinking, right, Archer, I did give up on them. That's not for all of you. Some of you guys, they're in their head about it. Oh, we're watching a runner that's going through an awakening, but this one's going full tilt, 5 of Cups, Queen of Cups into full-on chaser. Like, they're coming to get you. Not in like a weird, bad way. It's just a reference to a song. But anyways, okay, let's see. Hermit card, wow, yeah. They're kind of taking over your reading a little bit too with the Strength card and the Ace of Cups. Some of you guys either have recently gotten a drunk text or you did get a drunk text. If not, you're going to. They might need just one little bit of Ace of Cups, Strength card, Liquid Courage to come around. Like, I don't see, like, here's the thing on this one. It's kind of like when you guys aren't talking, 5 of Cups, 7 of Swords. Not only do it's not so much that they miss you, but with the 6 of Swords, Aquarius energy, it's like they develop like conspiracy theories about you. You know, like, oh, Virgo's not talking to me because they're seeing other people, you know, and Virgo's not talking to me because they were lying to me and living a false life, and they're a secret agent working for the government, and like, where's Virgo? Right? Your person is a little nervous about this. And they literally have like, has Virgo been replaced? Right? On this Hermit card though, it's telling me that the big thing is that it's like, I'm hearing Britney Spears. You drive me crazy. I just can't. Yeah. You're kind of got this person a little crazy on this one. They're regretting turning their back on you in this connection. Could be an Aries or a Scorpio, maybe a Virgo. Possibly even a Leo. Cancer is pretty strong too in the Queen of Cups. But it's kind of like, I do see they're going to ask for forgiveness on that Queen of Cups because the Cancer energy is there. And Cancer, with that deep intuition of a Cancer, it's like Cancer knows when people are going to, like, when they're going to have to forgive people, and they've already forgiven them before they've hurt them. So I do see like really asking for forgiveness. And deep down, some of you, maybe 17, 18%, are willing to forgive them when you hear from them, but you want them to make the first move with the Knight of Cups. Sun card on the 2 of Cups. Page of Cups, back to that 7 of Swords, but this time it couples up with the Wheel of Fortune and them wanting to talk to you. I'm going to straight up tell you what. The whole reason you even got curious about like checking out their social media is because they've been checking yours out already, and the cord connection on the 2 of Cups between the two of you guys is what's making you do it. So see, I told you don't have to take responsibility for that, because they're calling you in by checking your social media. For some of you guys, you've noticed them in like the people you might know or something like that. But it's kind of like the biggest thing on this one that's that things don't get handled as smoothly as when you're around. And they kind of, the Wheel of Fortune, a bit of their karma is realizing how much you did to contribute to the relationship. It's like all of a sudden, nothing's in order, nothing's prioritized. Or if like for my Virgos that you were married to this person, now, like, okay, if you're a female Virgo, the family's not taken care of. The table doesn't magically clean itself at night anymore, and they wake up the next morning and the table's clean, you know? Maybe you're just in a relationship and now all of a sudden there's nobody there saying good morning or good night texting, right? Okay, even for my like married male Virgos, it's kind of like all of a sudden this person needs, it's okay, male Virgos. All of a sudden this person needs an oil change or they have a plumbing problem. I'm seeing like a leaky roof and they're like, oh, Virgo would have handled this. Now I have to do the oil change, okay? Somebody like driving down the road with the parking brake on being like, Virgo used to work the Prindle. Okay, so take it however it resonates for you. It's a gender neutral reading. But they're realizing that how much you actually did that used to make them happy, that without you around, they're not happy. They're 5 of Cups. Leo, Scorpio energy, okay? I'm feeling like a big part of this here, there's like, it's part of their current awakening too, is why they're so heavy on your mind. Oh, some of you guys could be dealing with, was that Aries or Taurus, I think? Because I'm seeing a similar message where this person's cell phone, the algorithm has been affected, okay? All right, because it's like in the suggested videos or Spotify or whatever, even TikTok especially, they've had tarot creep in. That like, y'all might know the TikTok. I'm seeing the TikTok thing where you see that like drawing a circle and then other little hearts around it. You know, where they're totally just milking the time, and then you hold down the screen, you know, in the upper right corner so the thing plays double time. It's like, just get over it and show me the letter. Or some of you guys just look in the comments section. That's what I do. I'm like, I know there's a comment that tells me the letter and then I can move on. Right? Anyways, but that started happening to their phone. So they're awakening to it because of this, okay? Even that connects into your energy because you watch it, your number's in their phone, it's whatever, I don't know. It's a technology thing that I know more about than I should. But they're at the beginning of a dark night of the soul. 6 of Swords on the Emperor card. We are watching a runner going through a dark night and we are watching it awakening it, okay? It's just beginning to creep into the energy. That's why they're undergoing a change of hearts. All right, some of you guys could be dealing with an Aquarius. There's really strong Aries energy on this. Cancer is pretty heavy too. Leo is here, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Aquarius. I think I already said Aquarius, but for some reason that's there too. Whatever, gonna say it again. Scorpio's hanging out too. But you or them could be born on the 10th, the 20th is here, 27th, 26th. I'm seeing a lot of, even the numbers are like the same in the readings tonight. That's kind of interesting. Ooh, some of you guys, this might be a specific sign, but some of you guys are born on the same day, but different months, okay? Like you're a September 9th Virgo, they're a December 9th Sagittarius. You take the example. Unless I literally if I specifically just called out years and there's dates, high five, great success, high five. Anyways, let's go. Wheel of Fortune does show some stuff changing on their side, okay? So they're undergoing this beginning of this dark night of the soul. And on that note, ooh, some of you guys are dealing with a Cancer, but Virgo, you are actually, with the South Node being in your sign, I see you're going to be a very dominant energy in the next soulmate cycle, very much like how Cancer was a dominant energy, okay? Emperor card, you've got both the Devil card, which is the old cycle, and the Emperor card, which is the new cycle. So Toby, straight up, knows what's going on. But what I'm seeing is this one is that this change of heart they're undergoing from it, they're talking to, you know that one friend that you talk to about them that like, it's either a friend or a parent or something, right? The one that when everything went down way back, that like, it's like somebody calling their mom and explaining how much Virgo means to them, and then like later on they're talking to this person that you talk to, and this person's like, you know, Virgo actually did this or this. Or for some of you, that's reversed. And you're talking to like a parent or somebody that's like a mutual friend, or like maybe somebody you look at as much like a parent, who's telling you, oh, by the way, something I hadn't brought up before is I talked to your person, Virgo, and they kind of spilled the tea about how much they love you, amazing, da 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 da. And it's what kind of starts the change up on this, okay? So they will make it through this dark night of the soul. Toby's not going to win. Toby never does. Never has, never will. The good guys always win in the end, all right? So whatever you're up to, though, here's the thing, is it's got their attention. That Devil card, you are a bit of a muse for them, okay? Either you are a male Virgo who, there's some Scorpio energy, too, with a little bit of mystery that comes out on this, okay? Where they really want to know what's up in your life, you know? What I'm seeing on this one is like they really want to be a part of it. So they're sitting up there like with that friend that we were talking about, or parental figure, or whatever it is, looking at like social media. being like, I want to be a part of that. I want to be back there. I want to do that. Or for some of you guys, this is a new connection that kind of like how at the beginning of the reading where I said false start, you know what I mean? Maybe it was like a new connection that didn't fully take off. So 2 different groups of Virgos, all right, that I'm reading for. But I do like that on this here, for some of you guys, it's an age location difference. And the devil's like, I got it. And the Wheel of Fortune shows travel being involved in order to have a meeting. So especially if you feel like your ears have been burning, it's because you're being talked about by them. And whether it's a new love or a past person, you've got someone changing their mind about you this week and asking if you're open to giving them another shot, okay? Some of you might even start hearing from them again already too, all right? Could be a Cancer or a Pisces. It could be an Aries. Taurus is here. Scorpio, strong Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini. For some of you guys, it actually is another Virgo too, okay? There's a little Aquarius too. And you're going to be born on the 28th, the 2nd, the 18th, the 9th, the 13th, the 31st, the 4th, the 14th, 24th, or 26th, okay? So I do hope that helps, Virgo, and I will see you back here on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern for your individual life collective reading. All right, and good luck to entering the giveaway. If you want the details, just check out the pinned comment down below, or the timestamp is there. All you gotta do is subscribe. It's all right there. It'll even show you the 6 prizes. But good luck. I hope you win. All right. Love you, Virgo. All right, guys. Give me 2 seconds to stretch my legs, and I will be right back. It's a really quick intermission to everybody here. Thank you very much for being here too, though. This is just, I'm not even changing it to an intermission screen. I'll be right back. Okay, cool. Perfect. Whoa, Virgo. Virgo, hold it. It's not over, Virgo. Come back. Come back, Virgo. Come back. Come back. I don't know how to whistle. Okay, anyways. Rogue card, Page of Cups. Confirmation on a call coming in. Page of Cups, a love offer. A little younger refresher too. All right. That's a cool little... Whoa. Bonus. 4 of Wands. For some of you guys, it is a twin flame returning too. Or somebody that's just awakening to the twin flame journey. Okay? For some of you guys, Page of Cups to the 4 of Wands. If you just recently discovered the twin flame journey, hi. Nice to meet you. I'll tell you what, I'll give you one more chance. I got a car out back. I can get you out of it if you want. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, I hope that helps. All right, I love you, Virgo. Surprise! Now I don't want to get up and go, but I'll be right back. 30 seconds, promise. Do not go anywhere. And thank you for loving that like, okay? Be right back. I'm not even muting the microphone. I'll let you hang out. I'm actually, hold on, be right there. Yes, I'm having my tropical smoothie cafe too. Maybe I didn't want to drink a coffee this time. And if I brought it over, then I would look like a chain drinker on the table. They'd be like, wow, does Archer finish any of his drinks? I'm actually a total lightweight. That's the thing, you know? I'm still not bringing it back over. I'm also, everything's got energizers, espresso, caffeine, everything in it right now, and water on top of it too. Because I'm like, Archer, you have committed to staying up until 2:20 in the morning. Can you do that? Of course I can do it. But then again, I am human, so you know. That's all right, we're just keeping the pace. Okay, thanks for being here too, everybody, and putting up with me. Love that like for your patience putting up with me. And Mod Squad, the art chats, thank you guys too. You guys are awesome. You guys are OGs. I love you guys. Okay, let's grab the Libra sign. Literally, if I brought, Steffi, if I brought over like the Red Bull, the Starbucks, everybody would be like, oh my gosh, just change the channel. This guy is strung out. I'm like a 5-year-old on Mountain Dew. Anyways, okay, get your act together, Archer. Hey, Tarot Tea with Nicole, thanks for being here. Y'all, thanks for coming. How you been doing? You good? Y'all should definitely check out Tarot Tea with Nicole. She's pretty cool. You like her vibes. Her readings are good too. And actually the Blue Delilah Tarot, she's doing some cool stuff too. We got a lot of neat like channels coming into the tarot energy that are like, even though the channel's new, they are some deep energy readers. It's good stuff. Okay? Anyways, let's go. Next up. Let's see. Actually, and you know what? This is an all signs. These ones always get like the most views too. So if you actually do have a tarot channel, or I don't even care whatever it is, it can be a podcast, Spotify or whatever, just go ahead and put down in the comment section, like do a link. We all know how to copy paste. I won't show links, but we can all copy paste. And yeah, we'll actually check you out, like sub for sub, follow for follow. This is the tarot channel that all the other tarot channels come to hang out to, whether you let us know you're here or behind the scenes. So post up your links. You'll be amazed not only at who you know finds out and sees your stuff, but you'll also be pretty amazed about who you don't know that finds out and sees your stuff. I have stealth mods. There's more to me than meets the eye. To quote the chick from the movie Help, the girl, I forget what her name was. Oh, I forget what her name was. I know she was played by Eleanor Brom, but I forget what the character's name was. The actress was Eleanor Brom. But she's like, I'm not what I seem. All right, let's get into Libra. Anyhow, oh, John Lennon was a Libra. He's like, yeah, bring up Help, Archer. Plug Help. Why? Do you really need to sell more copies? Yes. Okay. Check out the Beatles album Help. Okay. Might have heard of them. Little garage band from Liverpool. Okay, I'll be nice. All right, what do we have for Libra? Let's do Libra at 136.06. All right, here we go. Anyways. Hey Libra, what's up? Thanks for being here. I tried to do a good timestamp so you didn't have to listen to the banter. But thanks for being here, Libra. 4 of Pentacles. Wow, somebody who was closed off to you, somebody really self-sabotaging just jumped in with the King of Swords. Whoa, we got a lot of cross-watcher energy tonight. Libra, I'm thinking, and you're a cardinal sign. The cardinal signs are starting to get activated with the stuff going direct. That whole Pluto and Aquarius thing, we've been up against retrograde since November when it happened. The cardinal signs are the whole boss, cardinal, villain, confident era. It's happening, Libra. 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands. And they feel like, no, this is you. You're wondering if this can even be saved or if it's going to become a missed opportunity. Okay, I got it. I'm connected. Let's go. Give me 2 shuffles. Here we go. Ready? 1 and 2. It is possible it could be them that fears this becoming a missed opportunity. I don't have enough details yet, so I'm going to leave that one open. That could be either one of your energies. So on that note, let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Libras. All right, here we go. Case dismissed. All right, 4 of Swords, Queen of Cups, 9 of Wands. So, some of you guys, both of you guys are fearing this becomes a missed opportunity, but for the bulk of you, I see it's them. They do need to work on their self-centeredness, though, don't they? 9 of Wands, I think they can beat the test. Death card, they can beat the test. Scorpio energy. There's actually a big transformation in your guys' connection going on right now with the 5 of Pentacles. It's almost like Casper the Silent Ghost is getting ready to open the door. Because this person cut you out without any warnings, but the Emperor's back. That's telling me you're already part of the new Earth timeline in the new decade, the time jumps, the new stuff. 8 of Wands to the Knight of Wands. 7 of Wands. Whoa, that's a lot of fire. But it still culminates on the 6 of Wands, which tells me we've got a successful outcome. Okay, so it can be saved. That's Caitlin Petty showing up to the Country Music Awards. That's the Grammys. That's like big time stuff, okay? That's like a double, quadruple, Googleplex platinum album energy. This means that this is a strong connection and we're witnessing an Emperor awakening and coming into the new timeline. And remember, we all have Emperor, Empress, masculine, feminine energies. This is a gender-neutral reading. So this is even for my male Libras, this is a girl that's coming into her own energies, wants to open the door up, okay? So it's kind of like that, there's just some self-centeredness energy about this, and they've been ignoring it. They've been ignoring this for a while. Hold on, 5 of Wands. Yeah, straight up dealing with a runner. But it's like with that 5 of Wands, it's like they're in training and they're in the transformation to get to the 6 of Wands, 5 of Wands. Strong Leo energy on this. We even got the 7 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Oh my gosh, you have almost all the fire cards coming out. I don't think I've ever had that happen. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Might be seeing a lot of repeating 3s. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. So, see, they know that they need to stop making everything about them, and they're coming into it, okay? 2 of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles. It's like they've been ignored by everyone, back to their parents, okay? Some of you guys know about this. Some of you guys, it goes deeper. And that's why they've never really opened up to love, and they're just kind of like, they're skylarking. Oh, that's an old, I might be talking to some more experienced Libras, because that's an old term, skylarking. But look it up, or I'm already getting into the Titanic energy for the after party. I don't know yet. We'll find out. All right, but Three of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, or something about the Irish? I don't know. Okay, they've been ignored by everyone back to their parents. That's the thing. So they never learned situational awareness. Never learned to really observe anyone else's feelings. It had to be all about them, right? Like they were in the unawoke emperor energy. We're getting to watch in real time a transformation of an unawoke emperor into an emperor, okay? So the whole thing on this, I do feel that this is like, those weird phone numbers? The ones that are like, you answer, like for those of you that choose to answer them because they're in your area code, and like nothing, it's them. This person, like maybe some of you blocked them, or they blocked you, but they're not ready to open up and they're still snooping, because I feel that like those weird phone numbers are them. And they're watching you from fake accounts. It's kind of like they're being a little high schoolish about things at the moment, right? Could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Sagittarius, maybe a Gemini. Taurus energy is pretty strong, but we've got Libra. So it could be another Libra for some of you guys. And Leo is pretty strong too. A lot of Leo and Sagittarius on this. So there's a lot of like fire in the energies. Five of Cups. It's almost like how much they miss you is with driving in with the Queen of Cups to make an apology. And that's Hannah, the mother of faith. The names Hannah or Abigail might resonate to you, even Philip, David, okay? Nine of Swords, though. Yeah, the silence really has them thinking a lot about stuff. I know that that the thing on this is, it's kind of like it does seem that their karma is to either fix things with you, Death card, Five of Wands, or it's like spend the rest of their life watching you succeed from the sidelines. The Fool card. It's like they got in their own way. And with the Six of Cups, Seven of Swords, Page of Wands, with the Lover's card, it's like meeting you is what started this. They're being treated worse than they treated you, okay? What I'm seeing on this one is like, even though it's like they're ignoring you but trying to avoid the situation. Like trying to pretend like it never happened, but you can't erase people out of your memory like that. Strength card. Could be dealing with a Leo. The Empress is here though too, which even though that's a card that I usually as a reader pull fixed energy off of, it's straight up, I'm pulling your energy off this. All right? Some of you guys could be born on the 3rd, you or them, the 3rd, the 4th, or the 5th, the 31st, the 13th, and the 8th, the 20th and 27th, the 3rd. Man, a lot of repeating 3s. I'm seeing a lot of repeating numbers and stuff tonight. I think that might be a focal point. All right, and there is strong Cancer, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, along with Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Aries too. What I'm seeing on this one is though, even though they're ignoring you and trying to avoid the whole situation, they can't keep that up much longer. Nine of Cups. Maybe for some of you, you or them ride a motorcycle, but they're being treated worse than they treated you, and they're learning more and more about what they put you through. Even for those of you that they haven't moved on or they're not in a relationship, because I'm seeing for 99% of you, this person is solo, on their own, nobody can put up with them, okay? So, Eight of Pentacles, they're having time in this moment of silence to do the work with that Lover's card. Strong Gemini energy too. Capricorn is actually pretty prominent too. It seems like a lot of Gemini Capricorn energy. Interesting. Somebody has a strong Saturn placement or a stellium. Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Eight of Swords that disguised me as a Three of Swords. Page of Cups. So it's like they're being, yeah. And it doesn't have to be, they're not in another relationship. They're just everybody around them. The general energy is treating them the way they treated you. Coworkers, friends, things aren't working out for them. So it's kind of like they had to learn more about what they put you through in order to respect you on a different level, okay? And they're paying their karmic debt. Rent's due on the 1st, okay? Some of you guys, money was an issue on this one with that Three of Swords that I saw earlier that I thought was the Eight of Swords on the Three of Swords. That's the thing here. So whatever they picked over you, whether it was work, another person, singlehood, whatever it was they chose to pick over you. Because remember, the Three of Swords doesn't have to be another person. It's a noun. It's a person, a place, or a thing. I don't always go right to cheating in that energies, okay? In the Two of Wands, this for some of you guys is just that this person just doesn't like making decisions. Really indecisive person. They would just like to have all the decisions made for them. So the big thing on this one due to the immaturity is that they're being like, they're having to work on this and pouring into themselves, into work, Four of Pentacles, okay? This is one of the person that in their collective readings, I'd be like, you've been so busy pouring yourself into work that you haven't realized your love life is on the mends, okay? So that might even tie a bit to it. Hey, Autumn, what up, girl? How you doing? Oh, we got the Autumn energy here. What's up, both Autumn Humble, Autumn Moonlight, future daughter namesakes? What up, y'all? Two of Wands. So the thing is this person's having to pour themselves and their life just kind of sucks right now. I mean, Page of Cups, it's just the dreaming of like where things were good. How much their life sucks right now and how much they're missing you, Five of Cups, well, they're trying to backpedal out of it, right? It's like, yeah, you can't backpedal out of what you did. You know, once things are said, they can't be unsaid. Because like for some of you guys, with this Eight of Swords, they blocked you, right? It was like, and if they blocked you, didn't give them closure, and now that's what's going to bring them back around, okay? It's a little bit of one of those like energies of like getting a message out of the blue or a voicemail or whatever and being like, Anna, and one more thing, one more, like this connection ended on the shave and a haircut, but the two bits is getting ready to come because they can't, the silence is what's giving them that to like, try to carry this on one way that leads to fixing the connection, okay? You then could be born on the 8th or the 18th. The 28th is here, the 21st and 12th, the 7th, maybe the 9th, the 4th is here, the 14th, 26th, or possibly the 31st or 13th if I didn't mention it, all right? And still, you got a lot of Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn, Leo, Cancer, Sagittarius, Aries, Scorpio. But it doesn't have to be their sun sign because that could be any part of their chart that I'm pulling the energies on when I reach out. It's the part of their chart that energizes, okay? So I hope that helps, Libra. And I will see you on Thursday and every Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern for your live individual collective reading. And definitely check out the giveaway timestamp down in the pinned comment. It'll take you to the rules, directions, and giveaway contest. I don't know why I just started feeling that way. I blanked out. That was weird. That was cool, though. All right, but so anyways, I love you, Libra. I hope that helped, all right? Okay, next up, we'll do Sagittarius. No, wait. What is up? That's freaky. Anyways, Scorpio's next. Who in the world is trying to skip Scorpio? What's up with that? Nope, don't work that way. Nobody could forget Scorpio, no matter how much they try to fake like they have, right? Scorpio knows what I'm talking about. Okay, let's go. Oh, thanks, Conchetta. I love you. You're awesome. I just got a little warm in the house, though. That's the weird part. But I'm not going to slow this down for that. We'll just keep going. Big deal. I have a fan. Can I turn my fan on? Is that okay? Can I have just like 30 seconds to turn the fan on? Also, hopefully this thing reaches to the fan. Hold on. Interesting. Hold on. I got it. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. No, that way. That way. There. Okay, cool. Yeah. See, okay. Can you tell we're getting ready for Scorpio? I literally had to turn a fan on. I'm like, hold on. I'm getting warm. Okay, so we're just about to 9 p.m. Eastern time. White Star rules. Lights out at 9. So let's put the kiddos to bed because it's about time for Tarot After Dark. Scorpio, let's use the Light Seers. Yeah, okay, why not? Let's go with the Light Seers deck. Let's do it to it. Hey, what's up, Lisa? How you doing, girl? What's going on? All right, let's get a timestamp up for Scorpio. Hold on a sec. Let's do this. Okay. I don't know what you did to him, Scorpio, but I literally had to turn the fan on. Or for some of you, what they're doing to you. Okay, fair up. So we'll find out. All right, let's do it. Man, I never get the good timestamps like Frankie does. Frankfurt, how do you get the good timestamps? Hers are always like 31, 31, 55, 55. And then we come over to Archer and it's like 149.33 elephant Batman symbol. Anyways, let's just check out Frankie in a second. Frankfurt and I love her. She's awesome. Okay, anyways, let's do Scorpio see, I got nothing. Let's do Scorpio at 149.27. There you see, right? Okay. Hey Scorpio, what's up? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Scorpio, if you want to enter the April giveaway, okay, there's 6 chances to win. Just check out the pinned comment with the timestamps. There's a giveaway timestamp. It'll explain the rules and show you all the giveaway stuff. Okay, there's 6 chances to win, so good luck. So think about your person. Let's see what we've got. All right, what do we have for Scorpio? What do we have for Scorpio? Think about your person. What do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio, Scorpio, wherefore art thou, O Scorpio? 'Tis the east, and Scorpio is the sun. Would a Scorpio by any other name still be just as sweet? Totally. Don't ever doubt the Scorpio. All right, let's go. What do we got, Scorpio? Give me 2 shuffles. Ooh, I'm hearing a song by Dusty Springfield. It's an oldie but a goodie. I'm hearing I only wanna be with you. Don't know where you're going, don't know what you do. I wanna spend each moment of the day with you. Okay, that's cool. Let's go for it. Somebody loves you. And you got them warmed up. I had to turn a fan on. So 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the super successful, smart Scorpios. Here we go. King of Pentacles, overall energy to the Hanged Man on the 9 of Swords. So it's kind of like it seems like they're realizing they only want to be with you. But on that 9 of Swords, they're acting like they don't. But there's a way to end that silence. And we're in a year of 9 right now. 2025, numerology breaks down to a 9. This is an end of a cycle we're going into. 5 of Swords. Ooh. Man, do they regret it? 7 of Wands, King of Cups, Ace of Wands. Oh, wow. Okay. Scorpio, you got the carrot card. Have we put the kiddos to bed yet? Because this person here on this, now we can call this the fan card. Because Scorpio, they totally want to see your stinger. No, that's funny though. But 5 of Pentacles, they know oh wow, it's self-sabotaging energy. They know they messed this up, right? Knight of Pentacles, because they slow walked it. So it seems like it's like they're fearing they've done too much damage to this thing with the 7 of Wands, that they've burned the bridge beyond repair. Okay, I don't see them lasting that way, because it's that. For some of you guys, 5 of Swords, the Ace of Wands, it's like some of you guys were either like stuck in a friends with benefits zone or a situationship, because it's an interesting energy. Okay, it's like in that movie Leverage, or TV show Leverage. I happen to like Leverage. Okay, I always wanted to be Nate Ford. I wanted to be the mastermind. But this energy is like, it's like the grifter, that at first this person was totally closed off to love, not interested, not looking for love. I've been hurt too much. 5 of Pentacles, I'm closed off to love. And then they met you, right? And then they opened up. So it's kind of like they fear they did too much damage by that. Here's the thing. They don't think you would watch a tarot reading about them. Okay? Whether they're involved in tarot or not. Let's say it's just the energy I'm feeling, that if they were into tarot, that they still, like they wouldn't think it. You know what I mean? They don't think you'd watch tarot about them if they were into tarot. Empress energy, because you're in an Empress mode, and the 5 of Swords know they messed it up with the Empress, okay? They fell in love with the mark. For those of you that was where I was going with that whole leverage analogy, and I almost dropped the ball, but I picked it back up, right? It's like they only wanted to friend zone you or never really commit, but now that like they fell in love with the mark, okay? Hey, White Wings, what's up? Thanks for being here. All right, Knight of Pentacles. It's like they slow walk this. They don't think it. But for some of you guys, the money is what got in the way, because there is a lot of Pentacle cards, okay? And this does look like a rough fight. The Magician card, 5 of Cups, 8 of Swords. See, they still want to try something on this. With the 6 of Cups, I think it's a bit of how they've been treated way on back. It's kind of like maybe this person was like, came from a broken home, because with the 6 of Cups, I'm seeing somebody that never actually got to like learn how to love, straight up. It's like the energy of somebody who comes from a broken home. I don't like that terminology, not right. A single parent household or a divorced household, and they always felt like they never really totally fit in, okay? And with this, what's coming into it is that it's like they just weren't ready yet, okay? It's almost as if God is like sitting here, because what you went through, when I'm seeing 5 pentacles, 5 cups, 8 swords, 5 swords, that's a lot of hard cards, okay? Especially with the 9 of Wands that tells me you have every right to be a wounded warrior. Totally, okay? This was heavy duty, all right? It's like that, I do see though, it's as if even God wants to apologize, and like God's like, we're sorry, we totally thought they were ready, they just weren't ready yet. Ugh. You know, a very stressful point. And even my left eye is twitching a little bit. Some of you guys, this might have you 5 of Pentacles, where it had this breakup might even affected your mental health, this whole relationship, this whole connection, right? I can almost feel the stress there. Hey, Victoria, what's up, girl? A lot of repeating 6s or 9s too, though. So some of you guys might be very powerful manifestors, practicing like Nikola Tesla 369, or a lot of like manifestation energies, you know. You might be into like Abraham Hicks, or even going like, you know, a lot of the manifesting stuff, like Frankie stuff. Yeah, like Frankfurt stuff. 4 of Swords. This had to go through a bit of a pause or a timeout so they would stop taking out their abuse on you. A lot of projecting, right? Their triggers were getting taken out on you, right? The way that they were neglected or bullied by people since they were kids, 6 of Cups, 4 of Swords, is what never allowed them the chance to open up. Could be an age difference for some of you guys too, because it's like the biggest thing on this one is that the way they were have been taken advantage of so much that it projected up and into and out on you. Because like this had a lot of good times. You got your Empress, you got your Ace of Wands, you got your Ace of Pentacles, right? You know, it's got really good times, but then it has the really rough times. Okay, these 5 cups, 5 swords, 5 pentacles. Some of you guys could even be a life path number 5. You could even be born on the 5th. A lot of repeating 5s. I think the repeating 5s could be stalking you right now. That it's like you guys are at that midpoint and recharging and getting ready for the second leg of the journey, of the race, something like that, you know? The thing on the age difference is like, it's like they kind of tend to get needy or childlike. And nothing against you, cross watchers, nothing against you, but it's just kind of like, you know, some of you guys, it is a straight up legitimate age difference. Moon card. Devil. Some of you guys, it's even a little deeper, like maybe there's like difference in religion or spiritual beliefs. What the World card shows, this cycle is coming to an end. And with the Queen of Swords, a bit of peace that can come in the way for both of you guys. All right, Gemini, Capricorn, and Leo energy too. But you also got Pisces and Sagittarius is here. Libra, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. Yeah, it could be another Scorpio. Aries and Capricorn too. All right. And straight up, just the devil energy right now. Not Capricorn on this, but this is straight up Toby. You know him from such books as the Bible. That as we're getting into this new awakening and coming into this newer timeline, Toby's, you know, he's putting up that last fight, Revelations 19, getting ready for Revelations 20, 1,000 Years of Peace. Toby never wins. Oh, Capricorn will get this card back here at the channel later. Right now, Capricorn gets to borrow the Wheel of Fortune, because this is Toby, not Capricorn energy. But some of you guys, there is Capricorn energy here, okay? Now, I'm thinking some of you guys, this person's in the public eye in some way. It doesn't have to be a celebrity, although for some of you it is. Some of you guys, it could just be like a city official, city, state, local type thing, but somehow the person's in the public eye. 8 of Pentacles. See, work's a big factor on this. With the 7 of Swords, they're doing the work because like they were always really distant. Virgo, Aquarius energy. The energy of how needy they got became a very intense energy for you guys, right? 4 of Pentacles, Moon card, Pisces, Cancer, and even Taurus energy, but strong Capricorn. And you guys, here's the thing. In the energies, you guys are supposed to be together by now, and for a long time, right? It's like your 5D selves know it, and they are preventing it. Like your 3D, 5D self is ready. Their 5D self is ready. The 3D self is all 8 of Swords. And it's like their own soul, their spirit energy is like, oh my gosh, right? So what I'm seeing on this one is that you guys should already be through this. Ace of Pentacles shows, I think we're right nearing it, just the end of it, okay? It's kind of like, I see him working on maturing. That's being a big part of it, and not being so smothering. For some of you, they dealt with helicopter parents, and that's all they ever knew. They could actually be from a 2-parent household with a lot of overbearing family energy. But the thing on this is that they're going to start lining up for you, Queen of Pentacles, and come in correct. they're coming into a Proverbs 31 energy, okay? Like what's described by the Queen of Pentacles in the Biblical Tarot. So the thing is lining up for you two to talk this out, and it's passing a test in communication, of learning each other's love languages, okay? Because regardless of whatever's going on in your lives, this connection was meant to be no matter what, or regardless of how far you two grow apart. Queen of Swords. The Death card shows it can make it through this transformation, that the devil always does lose, and you guys can work this out, okay? Now, the thing I'm seeing on this one is that a lot of you guys are saying hard to teach an old dog new tricks, okay? But what I'm seeing on this one is that regardless, no matter how far you two grow apart, they're part of the awakening, so they are actually going to go through this. And for some of you two, it could be as soon as this week, where you hear from them that they come into a point where they're ready to talk this out in a much more mature level and be like, can we get past this? Is there a way to bring some clarity, or are you done? Are you out? I think a lot of this Mercury retrograde energy ending and everything starting to go direct, it's like everything that this person had been stuck in their head about during retrograde is getting ready to pour out like a dam, okay? That it's just going to start flowing, all right? Could be dealing with a Gemini or a Sagittarius. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo is pretty strong. That Empress, the Devil, shows that they can beat this and overcome that devil energy that's holding you guys back, okay? All right, so I hope that helps. I love you, Scorpio, and I'll see you back here on Thursdays, every Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern for your individual live reading. And check out the pinned comment down below in the timestamps for the giveaway. It'll explain how to enter the giveaway for April and what 6 prizes are available. So good luck, and I hope you win. All right, I'll see you next time. I love you, Scorpio. Okay. Next up, let's do Sagittarius. Shall we? We shall. You want to? Why not? Hi, Sag. All right, let's see. And thank you guys all for being here. Hey, Jolene. Hi, what's up? How have you been? I missed you. All right, let's get going. Do. You got it. Here we go. All right, and don't forget, y'all, hang around, because after the All Signs is done, then we're at 11:40 p.m. We are going to be doing the Titanic after party for the 113th anniversary of the singing. All right, so we're gonna do some spirit. I got a cool spirit box website. I've got we're gonna use the Titanic deck, and I've researched the Titanic for over 25 years. So I've got some of the books I've actually got that I'm gonna bring out. So we're gonna do some history, talk Titanic conspiracies, channel passengers and people. It's gonna be a really fun time, and there's 20 super chats too. So come on back and hang out at 11:40 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna follow the whole timeline, and I'm gonna bore you to tears. But no, actually, it'll be a really good time. Okay, let's do Sag now. Sagittarius, we're gonna do you at, let's do 2:32. Hey Sag, what's up? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Sagittarius, if you'd like to enter into the April giveaway, it's going on all week, okay? All you gotta do is check out the pinned comment down below in the timestamps. There's a giveaway timestamp that'll show you the 6 prizes that there's a chance to win, along with all the details to enter. So good luck, and I do hope you win. All right, let's see what we've got for you. Think about your person, Sagittarius. And don't forget, your live individual collective reading is every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time, all right? Okay, let's go for it. What do we have for Sagittarius? Because as you know, I am your protector. It's why I'm Archer, all right? Nobody's got your back better than me, all right? I've been affectionately called the Sag Whisperer by one of my besties, all right? So I'm your ride or die for life. I got your back, I'm your crystals, and when you're with me, you're protected. It's why I'm Archer, okay? Let's see what we got on this. 9 of Cups to the Chariot card. Have some of you guys been wishing for a Cancer or a Pisces? Like when you wish upon a crab. What? The Chariot, I actually see some forward momentum between the two of you guys. Or this is somebody that used to have a habit of making you laugh and being like, oh. But I actually see a distance being closed out of the results of you wishing somebody well. Okay? So, Ace of Swords. Oh, they're still invested in this, even though you think there's no way they're still invested in this. But they're still invested in this. Heavy, Doc. Okay, let's go. Give me 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the sassy, successful Sagittarius. The only sign deserving of 5 syllables. Because you're the best. Anyways, Overall energy is the Judgment card. Four of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Empress. Yeah, that's literally what I was just feeling on this. This is why I freaking love Tarot, Sag. I feel and read the energies. The cards are just backing me up. If I didn't use these, it'd be really boring sitting here staring at the table. But High Priestess and the Empress, you don't think they're thinking about you, right? Underneath that, they see you as an Empress, okay? That means they like you a lot. So we got to find out why it's not letting it show, because when you least suspect it, something changes. This person is going to make it in the new timeline. King of Swords, Two of Swords, Magician card, Gemini, Virgo, Libra energy, Page of Wands. For some of you, either you or them are like online or in the public media or social media or an influencer, something like that. Maybe somebody's even in like news, weatherman or something. But we also have Seven Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Somebody that you never thought would come around in this energy with the Ten of Pentacles actually has. For some of you guys, something about real estate may be involved, or with that Chariot that popped out at the beginning, maybe there's a distance. It's like I'm seeing either you or them that like somebody maybe moved away, but then moved back home. Or maybe it's like somebody had to move in with family or then moved out or something. I see like changes in residencies that actually winds up bringing you guys like closer together. For a minute you drifted apart, but now you're coming back together, okay? Ten of Pentacles. Somebody here might even have a dog. Okay, they're a golden retriever. I'm even seeing like a Malamute or a Husky. Some of you guys, oh, that's funny, but only because it's adorable. Some of you guys, I'm seeing like a wiener dog, a dachshund. That's kind of cool. All right. On this one here, I kind of see that it's like there was still a lot of past baggage that was brought into this relationship. Two of Swords, King of Swords. The Magician card, though, shows some of you guys like meeting you was the beginning of a dark night of the soul for this person because they were going down a different well. But with that King of Swords, I like that because that's my favorite king. That's the king that thinks before taking action. Okay? Like they never used to use their words wisely, but now they're kind of learning to use their words wisely with the Two of Swords on the Fool card. Yeah, for some of you guys, you even had to disconnect from this because like you feared there was no more you could do. So you wish them well and you try to move on with your life, and yet behind the scenes, still think about them because you two are coming into a Queen of Pentacles energy. And the Queen of Wands gives me the energy that there is still a third time's a charm. Okay, that's my Violet Jessup card in the Titanic Tarot, Aries energy. And that woman survived accidents on all three, the Titanic, her sister, and all three of the ships, and she still survived and stayed at sea. So there is something in the energy here that this is, it's like kind of that this, it's like that this connection isn't over. It's that you guys are actually still in the process of completing a test. Regardless of how long it's been since you talked to this person, I'm hearing that the lesson never finished. The lesson's not complete. With this Nine of Wands, you guys are still elevating and working through things. And it's kind of like their fear of commitment from what they'd been through before they met you seems to be a big reason or a big part of the Seven of Pentacles, the past baggage. And some of you guys, though, I mean, I want to spinny hug you for this, Sag, because you do feel like at times with this Ten of Pentacles, which is the real estate card, some of you guys might even be into real estate or investing or something, but that Ten of Pentacles is like when somebody realizes what they had afterwards. That's the thing. But there's shifts or there's changes happening. Ten of Wands, the Tower on the World's card. Somebody you never thought could come into a cycle that did. Ten of Wands to the Tower card. There's a little bit of regret still too on this one of the result of this, okay? Now, this is somebody here that either, for some of you guys, they'd been through a great loss or were widowed before you guys met, but this is really a lot of neglect. They were neglected and bullied by people since they were a kid. They never fit in. They always had to carry the load for everybody else around them. Some of them like had to grow up at a very young age. Like they had a very controlling parent, helicopter parents, or had to do it on their own. But could be an age difference. For some of you guys, it's a pretty big age difference too. You or them could be born on the 20th, the 21st, the 10th, the 7th. The first is pretty strong, or somebody's a life path number 1. But we've also got the 16th, the 19th, 26th, the 11th, maybe even the 30th. A lot of repeating 10s. I'm thinking I'm seeing, like, are you seeing a lot of repeating 10s right now? Because I think there is a cycle getting ready to complete so you guys can go into the Queen of Pentacles energy, which is like Proverbs 31 energy. 3 of Pentacles. You got some strong guardian angels guiding you guys. King of Pentacles into the Empress, and a lot of stuff from the past that's meant to happen with the Star card, okay? So it's kind of like that they had okay. So they weren't in the right place when you met. Star card. You started this person on their healing journey, okay? There's a lot of good times here between the two of you guys. But there's also a lot of bad times. There's also a lot of fun times. Some of you guys started out as like a friend zone thing or friends with benefits, or honestly what I'm hearing, if I asked you or them, okay, this might be how you know who we're connecting to, okay, is that if I asked you or them, like, okay, tell me about the relationship, what's up? I would just kind of be like I'd look at both you two in the eyes. I'd be like, okay, straight up honest, tell me exactly how you guys met, don't lie. I think the end result would just be like one of you would chime in, or you guys would chime in at the same time and just be like, it's complicated. Okay? But with the Justice card, there's a lot of stuff that I see here that could be worked through and then kind of like put to rest so they don't keep bringing it up. All right? That's the thing here where that I think they're working on maturing and not smothering you. Okay? This has a lot of like right person, wrong time energy that becomes right person, right time. And for some of you guys, this has been a long time. This could go back 5, 10 weeks, months, maybe even years. Some of you guys, this could be the original runner too. Okay? Some of you guys, this person discovered tarot as a result of you. And I have pulled that similar message tonight. So I think technology or cell phone upgrades or something is causing a lot of algorithms to get affected. Okay? I don't see somebody getting physically into tarot by choice, but I see as a result of your meetup that like their algorithm pops it in or something, okay? And they have been watching you from a fake account. That's the thing too. There is some Snoopy spy energy. Or let me put it this way, because this is a judgment-free zone anyway, Sag, okay? Because I am being told for some of you guys it's you, and that's okay because I still love you. I'm still Archer, okay? The name don't change. Sometimes the actors change and fill in the roles. For all you know, I'm Jan's Hugglebuck tonight, whatever. The real Archer was cool. It was a tower moment, April 21. Anyway, I'm done. Play the record backwards. Anyways, Page of Wands on the Tower card coming out with this one is that one of you guys is in the public eye, which gives the other person the excuse to watch. Totally cool. I get it. Judgment-free zone. Secret safe with me. All right. But what I'm seeing on this one with the Devil card, this is another bit of an old cycle coming in to get to the Emperor cycle. We're just beginning to close the cycle. So for you, we're watching somebody that you guys have been through a lot already, and they're nearing the end of their dark night of the soul. Because remember, all signs have bad and good energies. You can have bad Sages, bad Leos, bad Geminis, whatever, pick one. You can also have good Sages, good Geminis. Each sign has their goods and their bads. Devil card on the Page of Swords with the 9 of Swords, even through the silence. This person, this is like kind of a bad boy, bad girl that is like turning good boy, good girl. Okay? Wouldn't that be, Conchetta, wouldn't that be cool if you could, because remember how YouTube has a setting that lets you slow down my voice because I talk really fast when I channel? That'd be so cool if YouTube put a thing in there to let you play it backwards. I don't even want to. Now, actually, no, I kind of do want to know what my readings sound like backwards. Oh, I'm going to have to play with playback. Anyways, this here's got a lot of Cancer and Leo energy on it. Aries is here too. And Capricorn, man, strong Aries, Cancer. And you got Virgo and Gemini. Scorpio is pretty good too. Virgo, Scorpio, any sign that ends in an O. Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Libra. But now the cool part is with this Magician card, you know how they were always very distant or closed off? Because the thing is, the way they tended to get needy became a lot to handle, and they really realized what they put you through. It was a lot. Wow, it was a lot to handle, wasn't it, Sag? It was intense. Wow. There's a few things I'm being told, Archer, can we leave that part alone? And it's like, yeah, it's your reading. I totally got you. That black Sharpie marker, okay? I see that as kind of the thing that how this transpires or takes out for you, okay? Is that things are lining up for you to like talk this out, because the thing is, the energies, regardless of the direction things go, it's becoming a lot of right person, right time, where even with the quietness, things are lining up to put you guys in the same place, same time spot to talk about it. So even for those of you that are like, no, Archer, we don't live in we've moved, they either have moved back home or something has changed with that Ten of Pentacles. It shows like house shufflings, and then all of a sudden, somebody you think is like really far away is closer than you think. And all of a sudden, like, you guys bump into each other, you know? Seven of Swords. God is making plans. And in the Five of Swords, because you guys actually both have, with the Hierophant, Three of Cups, are seeing things in a different perspective. This is somebody that wants to treat you the way you were supposed to have been treated in the first place. And for some of you guys, Three of Cups, Four of Wands, it is the twin flame energy. I felt that. This is interesting. Everything is syncing and lining up. For some of you guys, you could be dealing with a twin flame. And this is an emperor that's going through an awakening. And for my male Sagittariuses, there's female emperors out there. There's female narcissists. But as this cycle begins to end and we come into the next chapter, the narcissistic era is becoming the bell bottoms of today. And this person is going to come in correct in the new energy as we change signs. Very strong Cancer and Aries energy. It's kind of like that regardless, no matter what happens on this one, it's becoming a lot of right person and right time. All right? Things are lining up better than you think. Some of you guys, this might even happen this week. All right? Some of you come into town. Four of Pentacles, Hanged Man, and the Devil card. Page of Swords, though. They have learned their lessons. The Devil's not going to beat this one. The Devil knows that you guys coming together is a very deep, intense connection that gets things like rolling for the world into the newer timeline. Basically, I think it's come out in your readings before that once you guys do open up and start talking, okay, is that you guys are the domino that starts a lot of reunion energies and union energies across the board. And that's when Toby realizes he's lost, okay? And that jumps this into a new timeline fast. Ten of Pentacles, okay? There's still a long-term plan for the two of you guys, okay? This isn't over. You actually are still in that last phase of the test. And part of the convo will be, yep, this is the stuff that's redacted. We talk about it. We work through it. We never talk about it again, right? For some of you guys, this person hit a past trigger of yours that they didn't realize how deep it was going to go. You didn't realize how deep it was going to go. And it was a very intense thing that happened through this one, okay? A trigger was brought up that really was a deep memory, a deep childhood memory on one side of this fence, right? And it needed a lot of processing, okay? And I see it won't happen again because it's honestly like I didn't realize it, okay? You do still have their heart, Sag, okay? They ain't gonna move on, all right? Oh, hey, Caitlin, thanks, hon. Hearts. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles. Could be a Virgo, a Cancer, an Aries, or a Scorpio. This bond can't be broken. It's meant to work out the way you have wished for on this Nine of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. And with the Seven of Swords, God's lining it up with the Hierophant. You've got some very serious guardian angels, okay? Whoever in this connection has lost a past loved one, and for some of you guys, I'm being told both of you guys have lost a past loved one, so we could actually be dealing with two widowed people, okay? Or bad breakups, but whatever I'm seeing on this one, Taurus energy strong, Sag 2, Aquarius, is that the Grand Architect is putting chess pieces together to make this work out. So this is a very expect the unexpected. If somebody you're like, no way, Archer, never going to speak, never going to happen, not going to happen. Boom, Ten of Pentacles, World card. It's getting ready to happen sooner than you think, okay? Can't fight fate. But I like the outcome on it, all right? So there could be a life path number 3, 4, or 33. Could be a 7, 17th, 27th, the 19th, 29th is here, the 30th, 13th, 31st, the 11th, 15th, and maybe the 30th. Also the 25th and the 12th are here too, okay? So I hope that helps, Sagittarius. I love you. And don't forget, check the timestamp out for the giveaway so you can see the rules to enter, how to enter. Just like, comment, subscribe, comment. That's boom it. And there's 6 chances to win. So check out the pinned comment, all right? And good luck. I hope you win, all right? And I will see you. Your live individual collective reading will be Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, okay? So I love you, Sag. I'll see you later. Okay. I'll talk to you. All right. Next up, Capricorn. Hey, Jersey girl, what up? Thanks for being here, guys. You guys are awesome. Love that like for you. You guys totally deserve it. Thank you. Hey, Steffi. What up? You guys doing okay? And thank you to the mods. You guys are awesome sauce, too. I love you. The Archettes are awesome. The awesome Archettes, right? We're like G.E. Smith in the Saturday Night Live band. I did just being. Cancer is done. Aries to Sagittarius are finished. But if you missed your sign, you can come over to the YouTube channel. It's actually, we're live on YouTube right now. You can go over to YouTube, to Astrology Tarot, and you can scroll back to Cancer. I've got the little, on the channel, you can actually even see the signs in the bottom corner of the screen. For sure. Thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for the follow too, TikTok. Everybody following. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. And tapping the screen, thank you so much. You guys are awesome for showing the love. I can't believe how many likes we got. You guys rock. Okay. Capricorn, you ready? Oh, spinny hugs. Every little thing will be okay, Victoria. You hang in there for us, girl. And everybody, since you're subscribing, because when you're here, the mod squad, the Archettes are working to get me 60,000 subscribers for the Familia. You got Victoria, Autumn, everybody. You all got 60,000 people plus helping you on your side to make this happen. Okay? My pleasure, Human Collective. Thanks for being here. All right, let's keep going. What's up, H? The Casper energy. Casper, the silent ghost. More people in the block than the contact list. No, I'm just... I love you. Thanks for being here. Oh, my gosh. Your Gemini is going to be freaky deaky when they open up, though. It's going to be... You're going to be so shocked. All right. Thank you so much. Good night, Polly. Sleep well. Love you. Thanks for being here, Kathy Joe. All right. Let's see. Capricorn. Doop-a-doo-doo-doo. And then we're going to do, then we got super chats here. More super chats during the Titanic live. And I just want to get this done in time so I can have just a minute to, I am not wearing a suit jacket all through the after party. I'm putting on a hoodie. All right, let's see. Okay. Let's use the Archer deck. Cool. All right, let's go. And y'all definitely, if you can stay up and make it through, definitely come back for the after party tonight, 11:40 p.m. Eastern on all the platforms. We're going to do the Titanic channeling session, 11:40 p.m. Eastern time to 2:20 a.m. Eastern time, and then I'm going to pass out. Okay. All right, let's do Capricorn at 2:22:12. Yeah. All right, let's go. Hey, Capricorn, what's up? Whoa. Whoa. Capricorn, what's going on? Holy cow. Whoa, the deck's like, whoa, this is freaky. That was weird. What's wrong, Capricorn? That's like beyond deck jam, okay? You get a spinny hug for that. Come here. And not like a fast spinny hug, but more of a Hallmark style. Be like, what's wrong, Capricorn? You're like, I'm just all over the place right now, Archer. It's a lot. All right, I got you. Let's see what's up with that. Four of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Could be the result of some twin flame energies. All right, let's see what we got. But there's rewards coming in. When you have the Four of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, that's rewards for a twin flame journey. So let's see what we got. And if you do want to enter the giveaway, check out the pinned comment, all right? There's 6 chances to win, and all the rules and everything are explained down in the pinned comment and the timestamps, okay? 6 chances to win, though, and you got all week to enter, so good luck. And your individual reading will be Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. And every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So subscribe, set the bell, come hang out. But what do we got? Yeah, the deck is Queen of Swords. You just want peace. Temperance card. You want peace of mind, and you want somebody to just take action. You are so tired of trying and trying and trying, and nobody takes action. You're like, would somebody just... Is there anybody open to love anymore? This I see being about a lot about you wanting peace in your mind, because you're like, I have tried, Archer. Like to a point of frustration. Okay? So let's find out. Give me 2 shuffles. I feel it off of it, too. All right. Total spinny hugs for you, Capricorn. I'll spin you around till your hair is blown in the Jeep breeze window. You'll be like, Jeep hair, don't care. All right, because you're going to giggle. If you need a spinny hug, you come back anytime you want. All right, what do we got for Capricorn? What's up with this? What's up with Capricorn's energy? 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1, 2. Let's love this deck for the greatest of all time, the cool, calm, collected Capricorns. Here we go. Overall energy, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I could see this. This Wheel of Fortune makes me feel a little bit like a boggle board. Like your life right now feels like it's just like you're up in a boggle board, right? But it's doing that to let you level up. 8 of Cups, Page of Cups to get ready for a real love offer from the Knight of Cups. So this is somebody, one of you guys, this is somebody you blocked. And it's driving them crazy. Okay? They're kind of going Britney Spears energy right now. You drive me crazy. The night of, whoa, that was a, whoa. Somebody here might have a muscle car, or somebody actually races cars. That was a fast moving car. This is a residential area. What the heck? Oh my gosh. There's children in here. Come on now. Well, not here, but in the neighborhood. What? Stop it. Whatever. Page of Swords. This person cannot believe that they got, it's like, oh my gosh, Capricorn told me no. But nobody's ever told me no before. Oh wow, you put them in check. Emperor card. We're experiencing an awakening. Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Cups. Yeah. Male or female, this is a gender neutral reading. Some of you guys, my male Capricorns, were dealing with a female narcissist. But we have the Emperor energy. This is somebody that's going through a transformation. The 6 of Wands. There's a successful outcome in this. You are, even just by being interested in love. Like, you know how people are always like, oh, Capricorn's always in it for the money. Capricorn just wants money. People don't realize you're the father of the zodiac. Gender neutral. It's just, that's what Capricorn is called. Okay? But the thing is, you are a very loving sign. You're the most loving earth sign. You know, way over Taurus and Virgo. You love with your whole heart. And that's why some of you guys get very frustrated about all the times you find work-related readings. And you're like, I really would like somebody that made a love reading for a Capricorn, because some of us really like to be loved, you know? Hey, Smutty. Welcome. First time? Thank you for being here. Welcome to the Familia. Honored to have you. It's my first day, but we're going to give it a try. I'm kind of a little bit like Ferris Bueller. Never had one lesson. But I hope you hang around. All right, let's see what we got. The Archettes will, they'll fill you in on what's going on. All right. Some of you guys are dealing with a Cancer. Some of you guys, it's a Leo, a Pisces. Virgo's here, and Aries. But the Page of Swords, they're watching you, but they're doing it from fake accounts still. Because this is somebody, yeah, that focuses on themselves. Ace of Pentacles. No situational awareness. You or them could ride a motorcycle. And in the 6 of Cups, this shows their upbringing, their childhood. This is somebody that had a bad parental influence, okay? Like, maybe they were raised like a single parent. Or like a parent that was like, some of you guys, their parents, like dad was an alcoholic. Or mom had a lot of mommy's little helpers in those cute little brown bottles in her purse all the time. You know, something like that. So they just had a rough upbringing, okay? 6 of Cups into the 2 of Swords. But this is Libra energy. Death card on the, you see, you started the transformation in this person's life, which is no fair to you because that puts you through a lot of stuff. Some of you guys could be dealing with your twin flame. Judgment card has them regretting and reflecting back, because in that 9 of Swords, yeah, nobody ever tells them no. And we're back to the Wheel of Fortune. We have come full circle on that, because like if they're sitting here talking to me and being like, Archer, Capricorn blocked me. Capricorn told me no. I'd be like, really? What'd you do? They'd be like, screw you, Archer. And I'd be like, well, yeah, truth hurts sometimes, right? You know, it's kind of like, I would deadpan deliver it. I'd look and go, what'd you do to Capricorn? They'd be like, It's like, yeah, right? But what I'm seeing here is that we have like somebody with a bit of like an avoidance syndrome. Like they're becoming outdated, but it's a little bit of like their avoidance circuit is completely activated. They have no attachment, right? The attachment circuit never got turned on. But Judgment card of the 9 of Swords, the silence is turning it on. 3 of Cups. This is somebody that fears they found out too late they want to be with you, okay? For some of you guys, you were actually married too, okay? And this was a result of a failure of a marriage, or you're in separation because of their antics. Aries and Taurus energy on that one. With the 7 of Cups to the Lovers card, the happiness is still destined for you guys. The journey's not over yet, you know what I mean? That's a big thing. So they're wanting to see, the thing on this is, with what they did to you, it's understandable that you would have to block them, but it's still playing out. That's the thing. That's why that's like for those of you that did block them, you're like, why in the world can't I stop thinking about it? It's driving me up the wall, right? It's still actually kind of happening. That's the thing. This is all how it was divinely meant to play out. 7 of Cups to the Lovers card, okay? The Sun card shows somebody that makes it through a dark night of the soul. somebody here might either work at or own a bar. Or for some of you guys, money or something gets in the way of things because everybody assumes, oh, Capricorn, all about the money. And you're like, no, not all about the money. Sometimes Capricorn has a heart too, you know. And for some of you guys, that was the slap in the face too. When they were like, okay, fine, how much? And you're like, right? Puke emoji, okay? So whatever it is, this person totally open-mouthed insert foot, like without thinking King of Swords. You know what I mean? That's a big part of this, okay? But what I'm seeing in this Leo energy is that you've been so focused on getting yourself and your life in order and trying to do your best to stay happy, even with the way the cards, look how much you've been like holding up when the cards like just energied out on the table. And I didn't want to I didn't even feel right making the oh, you energied all over my table because I really felt that a Capricorn patiently waiting, and as soon as I was like, okay, Capricorn's here, they're like, thank you, Archer. Like, you really just needed it because of what they put you through. But you've been so focused on this that with the Judgment card on the Nine of Swords, you haven't noticed with that Ace of Pentacles that like this neighbor of yours that's interested in you, or some of you guys like have a neighbor or a friend that's going to try to set you up with someone, okay? This person's clock could be running down and there's some kind of a bit of a shift change in the energies around you to like bring you a bit of a reward for what this person put you through. You know what I mean? Okay? So you've got the potential, I'm seeing, of being kind of at a bit of a crossroads or having to make a decision, and the fact that you do have somebody that they're going to try again. Okay? Ace of Pentacles. They're going to ask for a clean slate and a successful connection because it's kind of like it's what happens when somebody actually does do the work. And for those Capricorns of you that are like so sick of hearing about doing the work, what does doing the work mean? Right? You're like, every tarot reader talks about it, but is there a tarot reader out there that will actually explain to us what shadow work and doing the work and that means? Yeah, I got you covered, okay? What I'm saying, Sun card. Thank you, Archer. You're welcome, Denata. It's cool. A lot of what doing the work means, it's not like having to call in like Belfour to rebuild after a disaster. It's actually taking the time to undo Six of Cups, a lot of childhood programming, okay? The upbringing like wrecked this person, okay? The shadow work, doing the work, all that, it just like how it takes 6 weeks, Six of Cups, to unlearn a bad habit, like if you quit smoking, stop drinking, whatever, it's very similar to that. It takes a long time to deprogram what some not so great parents did to them, you know, that sort of a thing. Because they've done this to everybody else before you too. You're just the first one that didn't put up with it. They got a little bit of a rap sheet, okay? But most people put up with them. That's why with that Page of Swords, that's why that's why they're like, Capricorn told me no. Nobody tells me no, and I'm like, yeah, you should have thought about that one. Queen of Wands, the Magician, on the Ten of Swords. You should have thought about that one, right? What I'm seeing on this one is that you've got this new person coming at the same time, okay? We have a crossroads in the fork in the road decision point that either some of you are moving or you've got an empty property or empty apartment or something next to you that either you become the new neighbor or the new neighbor becomes your interest. Or some of you guys, it's the result of a move, okay? But with the Justice card on the Hanged Man, it's because it's your turn. It's your time to be happy with that Sun card, right? So you get the choice of, do you wish to wait for this person to come back because they're coming in sooner than they think, right? They're going to try again, but, or especially for those of you who already have moving plans locked down or something, like, you know, you want like nothing else to do. The energies are paid up for the week. You want to wait and see type of thing. You're going to wind up, for some of you guys, it could be as soon as this week. Yeah, with the Ace of Wands on the Nine of Wands, that you do hear from this, okay? This is something that's going down pretty quick. The Ace of Wands on the Nine of Wands shows you can make it through this real quick. And there is a passion coming that way, okay? Smutty, I love you. You're the first person to catch the connection because that was one of my favorite shows when I was younger. I've been nicknamed Archer since I was a teenager. My really good Leo friend nicknamed me that as a kid. But when that cartoon came out, I'm like, oh my gosh, that it fits. I think we're best friends now, Smutty. I think we are best friends now. Okay? It's a thing now. You can just like stepbrothers. It's cool. Hi. All right, Capricorn, Ace of Wands. Okay, a big part of this is the tension that's being built between the two of you guys. Either like this is like the new neighbor that there's a little bit of that, like right by the pool energy watching you through the window shades of like, I need to borrow some sugar. I got to go see Capricorn. All right. Or this is that neighbor that runs up and helps you unpack boxes. Here, let me bring that in for you. Yeah, they Ace of Wands. Right out of the gate, they're like, well, hello, Billy Goat. Right? Yeah. Yep, they totally, yeah. That's your Ace of Wands. Well, hello, Billy Goat. For now, until we come up with something better that's similar to like a butter your crab legs thing. You know what I mean? Anyways, you got the carrot card though. Yeah, no, we're not going there. It is after dark. Just say it now or else you're going to live with it without the 2 bits. Fine. They totally want to feed you a carrot. Fine. Okay. We are after 9. It's a different demographic of standards and practices, but still, this is still a family-friendly channel. Okay? Yes, they like you. All right? So what I'm seeing on this one is this is going to be like where you got one person that's going to like want to take you out on a date, one person that's going to figure out a way to reach out at about the same time, and it's just the energy. But for some of you guys, it'll like happen as quick as this week. Okay? Those of you currently even in a relationship, I actually think this person could use somehow Easter holiday, whatever, something as an excuse like that they have to get together, have to see you, have to talk to you, right? Or it's like that lonely single neighbor living all by themselves that you're like, you want to come over and find Easter eggs? Plastic ones, because the real ones are too expensive to color and hide in the yard, right? Right? But it still leads to some fun adventures are still in store for this connection, okay? That one way or another, there's a way to get this relationship to the next level, okay? So you could be dealing with a Virgo, a Libra, a Scorpio, Pisces, Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus. Heads up, if you are brave enough to actually ask a new neighbor, like, hi, what's your sun sign? That would be so cool, and I love you for it. It's awesome. But yeah, Aries is pretty strong. You or them could be born on the 2nd, the 4th, the 21st, the 16th, the 6th. The 10th, the 30th, the 20th are here. A lot of repeating 10s stalking you right now. That's cool. The repeating 6s tie into the energy too, it looks like. And the 1st, the 4th, the 14th, the 21st, the 16th, the 1st, the 31st, and even the 11th, okay? But those could just be some pivotal points too. And if I didn't say like you're their birthday, for you guys, that energy could actually be dates that hold significance of like anniversaries, memories, or such too, okay? So, but I do hope that helps because there's a way to solidify things together coming in here, okay? And for some of you guys, the silence and the transformation is building a lot of Ace of Wands tension on their side, okay? Like, they really can only think about you. Okay, so I hope that helps, and I will see you back here on Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern for your individual live reading, okay? And definitely check out the pinned comment for the timestamps to take you to the giveaway so you can enter the giveaway, all right? There's 6 chances to win, okay? And you got all week to enter, so good luck. All right, and I'll see you back here for the Titanic after party. It's not as cool as KP's parties at Target, but you know, it's all we can afford on this budget. It's still gonna be a really big shoe. So anyways, I love you, Capricorn. I'll see you later. All right, let's see. And thank you to the art chats. You guys are like the awesome mod squad. You guys are OG. All right, let's see. On to Aquarius, shall we? We shall. Let's go for it. Cool beans. All right, let's do Aquarius with the Bible Tarot at 2:38:26. All right, here we go. Horn honk confirmation too. Hey Aquarius, what's up? Thank you for being here. Aquarius, if you want to enter to win in the April giveaway, it's going on all week, okay? All you got to do is check out the pinned comment down below. The timestamps have a timestamp that takes you to the giveaway, so you can see the rules to enter. You just got to subscribe, like this reading, and leave a comment on it. Okay, there's 6 chances to win, so check it out. All right, let's see what we've got going on. Your individual sign reading, Aquarius, will be on this Friday and every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So I look forward to reading for you. I'll see you then. All right, let's go for it. What do we got for Aquarius and the one on their mind? What do we have for Aquarius? Please and thank you. Why did I just hear Did they really let you down this time? What'd they do? I just heard I really let Aqua down. Let's find out. Some of you guys have specific pet names for each other. All right, give me 2 shuffles. Let's go. Here we go. 1, 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly auspicious Aquarians. Here we go. Area 51, top level 5 secret CIA clearance. Okay, Four of Swords is the overall energy. That after a pause in this connection, because the Four of Swords, this here is Elijah, his retreat into the silence. This is telling me that this connection had to be put on pause for a minute, kind of like a yellow, blue, make green seal. Put it in the Ziploc, put it in the freezer next to the chili, and let it keep for a little bit, okay? There might have been some serious potential of getting Windex in the chili. And as you know, Aquarius, 1 drop of chili can ruin your whole day. Nope, rewind. 1 drop of Windex can ruin your whole chili. What, you just get, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I digress. 9 of Pentacles on the 10 of Cups. Yeah, it's about like trying to like Google search to figure out what the Carlton is, because this person has figured out that like you kind of make them want to do the Carlton. All right, look it up. Tom, it's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Let's find out. 9 of Wands to the 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. Interesting. Queen of Cups disguised as a 10 of Cups. They're dreaming of forgiveness from you. 10 of Pentacles with the Star card. They see you as something long-term. They're kind of taking over your reading. Or you're dealing with another Aquarius, and we got a little bit of a conundrum loop on this, but Capricorn is here too, along with Aries, Sagittarius, and Virgo. Cancer is pretty strong too. All right. But it's kind of like with the Star card on the Queen of Wands and this 4 of Pentacles, it's like if they didn't want to be with you, just say so, but stop dragging this out, right? It's kind of like when the 3 wise men were heading to find the baby, Jesus, and it's like, how much further? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? It's like, calm down, you know? They don't drag this out that long. They left you hanging for an answer about this. That's the thing. 9 of Wands to the Queen of Cups. Like they a little bit of manipulative energy off of them too. Okay. Name Hannah might resonate. Deborah's here too. 4 of Pentacles. The way they never opened up, or the way that they were the workaholic. It's kind of like you passed the test, but they're finishing it up because the new chapter involves this. Knight of Cups. Justice. And the 10 of Cups. Look oh wow, I just got chills. Some of you guys work together, or you're in the same industry. Either that, or you guys just, like, you guys got a little bit of peanut butter jelly vibes behind the scenes. And with the Ace of Wands, oh, this is kind of interesting because, like, you're both hiding that you actually really have some very deep feelings for each other, Ace of Wands. Aquarius, you got the carrot card. We are in Tarot After Dark energy right now because, okay, so you guys both love each other, but you're kind of dancing around the maypole a little bit in that you're not sure, right? It's like you're both very scared from some of your past, like, it's like you've been like, I've gotten involved with people this way before, it's never worked out well, maybe this will happen again. Like, both of you guys are kind of tiptoeing through the tulips around this energy because you're both very scared about getting a drop of Windex in the chili. Why do I keep getting that reference? That's interesting. But this Ace of Wands on the Hermit card, Ace of Swords. Oh, you knew there was a strong bond between you two right out of the gate, didn't you? You picked up on it. Really interesting. Hey, Queen Tiki Tiara, what's up, darling? Look, Hermit card on this. It's like you guys are both kind of hiding this. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. So you guys, like, you totally want each other, but there's a weird taboo energy about it. Or some of you guys live at a distance. Or, yeah, like they're wanting to try this again and make a peace offering of some kind. Because Ace of Wands, they're like, I don't want to let Aquarius go, right? Okay, but there's like, I'm hearing a song by Elvis. I'm hearing the song Suspicious Minds. And I haven't had a whole lot of music coming out this evening, but I do have it for you. Maybe you or them are a musician or something, or singer-songwriter, but, or there's just a lot of like, do they have a habit of acting sus? Because there's like major false start energy going off on this one. You know what I mean? Okay? But yeah, I'm caught in a trance. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. This is somebody that fears they found out about loving you a little late, I think. Could be a Pisces, but you have a lot of repeating 10s, a lot of repeating 9s, so you either could be born on the 10th, the 9th, or the 19th, possibly. The 31st, the 17th, or the 8th, 18th, the 24th. But let's see, pretty strong Virgo energy too. Ace of Swords, the Strength card. Wow, 4 of Wands, Hanged Man, 7 of Wands. This is only a stone's throw away because like they really want to take a chance with you. That Devil card, okay, it's their own insecurities holding them back. 4 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Some of you guys, either this is a twin flame that you're dealing with, and it's not really a separation phase. It's more of like a pause. It's not really a whole separation phase. It's like it's still happening. Or some of you guys have just discovered the twin flame journey. Hi, welcome. But for some of you guys, it's the reward for somebody in the friend zone. That Devil energy, they're very nervous or insecure about making a move. But they want to try to make a move, okay? Like some of you, they tried to move on. Some of you, they might have tried to get into a new connection, okay? This is only for those of you that you have confirmation you know they're involved with somebody else, okay? Not predicting it. This is only for the 4% of you, 4 to 8% that knows your person got involved with somebody else. They hate it, okay? Straight up, okay? But 7 of Wands, the Devil card. Yeah, they made the wrong choice. And the King of Pentacles, it's kind of like, see, they knew they dragged you along and they kept this thing in limbo with the Hanged Man. And now it's kind of like, they're like, I'm ready. And you're like, whoa, hold it. You know, Star card. Let's assess the situation because you just put me through an awful lot, right? But some of you guys, it's not so much that as just like, it's a little bit more of Ace of Wands frustration. It's not like a lot because it's kind of for some of you guys, it's a new connection that didn't fully get off the ground, and it has this very unique flirty energy behind it. You know what I mean? So it's building tension because both of you guys want each other, but it's that awkward silence that like you do but you don't. It's got some really, it's like, I don't know, like, I can't even put the pinpoint on it, but it's like a weird taboo energy. Like you guys like each other from the banter. Yeah, 9 of Swords, Ace of Wands. The silence is building the tension. The longer it takes for them to make a move or for you guys to come together and reunite, the more it's, right? It's a little bit of Ace of Wands frustration, all right? So it's very clear on this when they left you hanging for an answer in the 9 of Swords, okay? And you've made it very clear what you want from them. That's the thing. Some of you guys maybe gave them an ultimatum, okay? But for some of you guys, like, the makeup energy is kind of good. Temperance energy, Ace of Wands, okay? Somebody knows what they're doing. But in the 9 of Swords, it's like you made it very clear what you want, and it's like they ignore you. I'm really being drawn to the 9 of Swords, Gemini energy, okay? You them could be born on the 9th, the 1st, the 19th, or 21st, or 12th. But it's kind of like, for some of you now, they're not sure if you even want to talk to them now. So you guys are both playing staring at the ceiling on repeat, you know, which is, it just shows a lack of progress or anything moving forward because you guys both want it, but now it's becoming really awkward to just be like, instead of actually just being like, hey, Aquarius, I like you. Let's do this. Let's try it. What do you think? What do you want to know? Let's go. And then giving you the option to be like, okay, let me decide. Let me think. Or, you know, it's like, hey, this person could talk to anybody under the sun, strong Gemini in their chart, right? And they get to you and they're like, so, you like Krispy Kremes? Like, and then they're like, ugh, 9 of Swords, come on, brain, think of things, be so smart. Okay, but in all full disclosure, some of you guys are doing it too. I think this is a new connection that just was trying to start getting off the ground. Or I'm reading for 2 groups of Aquariuses. Some of you, it's a new one. Some of you, it's a past one coming back. So, okay, that's cool. That's cool. It's like, so for about like 14 to 20% of y'all, it's past returning. And for the rest of you, it's somebody new coming in. But the cool part for those of you that it is the past person returning, all right, it's kind of like they're in a new energy. They've rebooted. They've recharged with that star card. They've healed. They've done the work. Okay? So could be a Pisces. Could be a Virgo. Aries is here. Leo and Cancer. Gemini is still pretty strong. And then there's also some Taurus and Scorpio too. Libra, I want to say too. But okay, let's see where this possibly goes, because the biggest thing on this one is that they are fearing like they shot themselves in the foot or messed things up for good. You know? Yeah, see, 7 of Swords on a 3 of Cups. They're like, oh man, you blew it. What are you in the world? Okay, some of you guys even feel that way because there's just, because of your guys' past and what you've been through, there's a lot of awkward forward momentum, okay? Where it almost looks like maybe from your level, you're not seeing any progress or forward momentum. But with like how I'm seeing with this star card is that there is, I don't have a chariot. So it tells me it's slow progress, but with minor arcana Cancer, it's movement, okay? That's sort of a thing. It's just moving way slower than expected. Because both you guys want to open up Seven of Cups to the Fool card. It is coming sooner than later. For some of you guys, it could be before the end of Aries season or as soon as this week, all right, that you got this where they don't know what to do or how to proceed at the moment, but it's like whichever, it's like some of you guys actually have been, okay, for those of you that it's a past relationship, it's kind of like in the energy of like, I'm going to outblock you. I'm going to block you. I'm going to block you more. I'm going to block you. And it's like it's stuck in that loop cycle, right? But it builds this Ace of Wands tension that when you guys get to like the makeup boom boom, that you're cool with it, all right? New person might totally just want to like knock boots. I don't know. But not safe for YouTube, not family friendly. Stop it. They like you, okay? They totally want the Ace of Wands. I just thought of a good analogy to go with like Cancer. When we're doing a Cancer reading and the Ace of Wands is like, you know, they want to butter your crab legs, Cancer type thing. They totally want to beam you up, Aquarius. The alien emoji. They totally want to beam you up, okay? But on this one, Fool card is Seven of Cups. They're running out of reasons to procrastinate, okay? And that lull in the storm energy is showing somebody coming in maybe a little less guarded than before. So either for those of you dealing with the past person, you finally get to that point of repairing the connection. But some of you guys, well, some of you guys do live at a distance too. Or you bet online for some of you guys. That could be on the new person energy. But it's kind of like they're making plans this week and really figuring out a way, you know, it's like they know with the Seven of Cups, they really shouldn't have made you feel like an option, and they really kind of should have seen things your way. Okay? And the new person is just like, they're just going to try again, and it's going to be a very corny, endearing thing that somehow it just happens. Some of you guys have someone in the friend zone, or they have you in the friend zone, but you guys are going to bond over some kind of an incident or situation. Not a bad thing, but something that bonds you guys and closes up the friend zone. Page of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles. See? It's something fun, but it takes you out of the friend zone and overcomes the Three of Swords of whatever obstacles that connect to your story that have been holding this back. Three of Swords doesn't always have to be a person. It's a noun. Person, place, or thing. So on this one, it's like they're figuring out that you were, in this case, the biggest part of this. It's not cheating or that. It's the biggest part is figuring out that you were right this whole time. You know, that's the biggest thing. And it's not so much, it's like when a guy slips and falls on slippery ice. There's some girls too. And you're like, nothing's bruised, just my ego. Did anybody see that happen? No? Okay, good, we're fine. That's kind of the thing where it's hitting that. So I'm seeing you're doing something you're not even expecting them to do right now. And they're already making plans for it. Five of Wands, okay? It's like being in training for your Six of Wands victory at the King of Cups. The self-love. Get a little confidence to talk to you, reach out, and go in that way, okay? That's where the direction changes. King of Cups. They're going to finish up their self-centered journey and come back in to give their cup offer to you, all right? You guys have potential to find middle ground on this one that makes you both very happy. And when you make two people happy, one of them is apt to be you, Ace of Wands. This has strong cardinal energy. Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, and Libra. But there's a lot of Pisces and Virgo here. You or them could be born on the 9th, the 13th, the 10th, 20th, the 29th, 30th, 31st, 24th, and the Three of Cups. I do want to let you know, the person you're thinking about on your mind is the one you're going to wind up marrying. Three of Cups, the wedding at Cana, and the World's card. There is a chapter that you're married, all right, to this person. And the timeline jump that's happening right now with all the impulse shifts, Aquarius, I kind of, you know, it's kind of like that the past cycle, soulmate cycle, had a lot of drive on the Cancerian energy, but it's almost like, you know, your secret's safe with me about how loving you are, but it's almost as if the next cycle brings in a little like I think you're going to be a very dominant energy in the next soulmate cycle on this one, okay? So I hope that helps. But you guys with the Three of Cups, I see you winding up married to this person. It's still in the energies someday. It's playing out just like it's playing out like trying to drive a rear-wheel drive, two-wheel drive car up the hill in the snow in like the Kentucky mountains or Tennessee mountains in January. Okay? Slow moving, but it's gaining traction. Okay? So I hope that helps. And I love you, Aquarius. I'll see you later. And don't forget, check out the pinned comment for the giveaway timestamp. There's 6 chances to enter and win, and you got all week to do it. All right, and I'll see you for your live individual reading this coming Friday and every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And your most recent one from just like 2 days ago or whatever, it's available in the April playlist. So scan the QR code or use the pinned comment. It'll take you to the Archer Astrology link tree. All right, so love you. Good luck on the giveaway too. Hope you win. And I'll see you back here for the after party. All right, boom. Oh, heck yeah. Thank you, Human Collective. I love the clarification. Any tarot reader that says they don't need clarifications in that, it is going to start moving though. If that part totally resonates to you about the slow movements on it, it's getting ready to pick up. It's like this warm weather in the Aries energy gets the blood pumping again. All right, cool. Let's do Pisces. You ready? Save the best for last. Because that's actually a very important spot too. All right, let's see what we got. On to Pisces. Let's do it to it. Okay, cool. All right, let's go for it. Let's do Pisces at 2:55:55. Oh, nice. That's cool. Hey, Pisces, what up? Thanks for being here. Love that like. Apparently, we're sticking with the biblical tarot, too, because I'm still holding it. So let's go. Or some of you guys could be an Aqua Pisces cusper. But, all right, what do we have for Pisces? And Pisces, if you haven't noticed, the April giveaway is on. There's 6 chances to win. All you got to do is down below in the pinned comment. All you got to do is just click on the timestamp that takes you to the giveaway. It'll show you the 6 prizes we're giving away, as well as all the rules to enter, which is really just subscribe, like this reading, and leave a comment on it. All right, but you got all week to enter, so good luck. And your individual live reading will be this Friday and every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. So subscribe, and I'll see you back here. Yeah, we are on YouTube, Shelly, and TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. You guys are all more than welcome to come and enter too. Just the links in the bio to bring you over to the channel. And then all you do is subscribe, set the bell, like and comment this reading over there, and you're entered. Next Monday, we'll give away the winners. And the after party is happening on all the platforms tonight at 11:40. Oh, thank you, Marlon. Oh, I love you, girl. Thank you. I'm sending you some spinny hugs. You made me smile. Thank you. All right, let's go for it. 2 shuffles, Pisces. Think about your person. What do we got for Pisces? Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty, proud, powerful Pisceans. Here we go. Oh, you're the overall energy too. 8 of Cups, 10 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. This has false start written all over it. But 10 of Swords, 8 of Cups, this is going to the next level. Some of you guys have been considering like changing up your looks, or somebody's got a hair appointment, because that's Samson getting a haircut and he didn't like that haircut. Okay? But there's a lesson that's being learned on this one. So let's see where this goes, because you guys, the 8 of Cups, that's the ascension of Jesus. That shows this connection is still elevating. It's still growing. There's something in it. So let's go. 2 of Pentacles. I just heard the end of the wishy-washy energy, and I get the Wheel of Fortune as I'm hearing that with the 10 of Wands. Okay, that's cool. 7 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands onto the 6 Pentacles. Okay. A lot of Taurus, Cancer, Sagittarius energy. Aquarius is here. Capricorn. Taurus is hitting home pretty good too. A little bit of Gemini. But it's kind of like you guys, like you didn't get to see the real them at first, and now they really want a chance to get to know you, or for you to get to know them. They were a closed book, and now they're becoming an open book, right? King of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. They do see something long-term with you. Ace of Swords to the Death card. This shows on the Knight of Pentacles that it's been a slow process, but there's like a bit of learning phase that's coming in with the 4 of Swords. It's like they're learning to speak Pisces, and you're learning to speak their language. So what I'm feeling on it, this person has done a lot of work to come through their own self-healing, their own self-work. There's a it's kind of like you guys got a deeper soulmate connection on this one. They really want a chance to get this right with you this time, okay? Now, I don't see them in a bad energy. Five of Cups shows they kind of miss you or feel like they messed up on the forward momentum. So this is just getting, like, I feel for some of you guys, this, like for 8 or 9% of you, this is something new that's getting ready to move and take forward momentum towards a happier outcome with the Hierophant. Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's somebody that's like opening up and getting real feelings for you when they haven't really had feelings for anybody in a long time. It's kind of like you set them straight, right? Like you guys it's kind of like you guys tried to get this off the ground once, and it's already coming back around to try again. But it feels like it's in an Ace of Swords, that it's something new. See? This is why I get chills off of tarot. 8 of Cups into the Death card. It's a connection transforming that didn't get out the ground before that is. All right? Some of you guys have somebody that either has you stuck in the friend zone or you have them in the friend zone that this is starting to go, because this is a really deep soulmate connection. I don't pull twin flame energy on this reading. This is a Pisces that has been through a rough awakening, a lot of neglect from your significant others, your past, and you have already dealt with your twin flame, even though some of you don't even know you have. I could be talking to a Pisces that in the 9 of Wands to the 4 of Swords is experiencing and going through a very big awakening and a leveling up, because the 8 of Cups keeps showing up. So some of you guys never even, like, you're just getting into tarot. It might have discovered into your algorithm. You're new to the journey. I'm being told that you've already, either you know it or not, but you've already dealt with your twin flame and you're in the soulmate energy. It's a big transformative information. So you've been through a lot. And with the Ace of Wands, things are just getting started, okay? This one here on this shows that, man, there's a new chance with some passion, because you got that Carrot card, all right? So apparently the all signs is going out with a bang. Strength card, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. There's a way to get this off and take off right, okay? It's kind of like what I'm seeing here is a bit of a false start. It's like almost like they said something, Ace of Swords, use your words wisely, Libra energy, right? Like they said something that hit a trigger point for you, right? And some of you didn't even realize it was. You're like, whoa, that's a deep wound I didn't know was going to happen. And then like they felt bad that they hit that, because they're like, I didn't know I was doing that. And you're like, I didn't know it was going to happen. But there was like a past trigger that hit deep on the 4 of Swords into the 9 of Wands that brought up an old wound. 3 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles shows a way to work through it, though. And with the 6 of Pentacles, get this back on track, okay? Could be dealing with an Aries, a Taurus, or a Libra. Cancer and Scorpio are here, too. 7 of Pentacles. Some of you guys actually have some surprise plans for Easter that you haven't heard of yet. And 8 of Wands. Stuff is getting set into place right to allow this connection to take off the way it was supposed to, okay? So what I'm feeling on this one is that you still feel like you can't get anything right. This is a lot about your side almost. Like love, work, all of it has just been a lot. You've had to completely rebuild yourself from things, right? What I'm seeing is that it's kind of like you feel like on that 7 of Pentacles, like you can't get anything right. And that like you're failing at life, you know, or like everything keeps fighting you, right? Because you've tried so much. And you have, I mean, you've almost martyred, sacrificed yourself with the Queen of Swords, okay? You let a lot of people treat you in rough ways, King of Cups. But I see you coming into a point of like finding some peace, balance, and harmony in somebody that really does love you. And this person was supposed to love you, right? Okay, they're supposed to be the rewards for the journeys. All right, some of you guys, it could be a twin flame. But I see it's like, this is where I divide. There's a group of Pisces here with this 8-8 portal energy. You're could be born on the 8th. That you never met a twin, never had to experience it, or you already have, and it was part of like your whole awakening and your whole conversion. Some of you guys have had a near-death experience. Moon card to the Emperor, and here they come in correct finally. This time you got this on point, okay? With this coming in, I'm seeing that it's like after feeling like you've been forced to make decisions like your whole life, make choices or make decisions that just help everybody else, and having to just like succumb and submit to it, be like, fine, whatever, as long as everybody else is fine, it don't matter. I'm seeing on this one is that you did find someone that has realized about like they do see and know your worth and your value, okay? That they know you're a beautiful addition to their life, and like it's your best interest. This is somebody that you guys with the Queen of Swords can be able to like get through this lost in translation moment, and kind of these experiences will continue to happen. So it's not like it's a giant dark night of the soul going forward, but it's that you guys learn from this lesson or phase, Seven of Cups, Ace of Swords, that lets you guys strengthen it, that when it comes up in the future, you guys have a really easy way to like talk it out, you know? Because I do see these past triggers in that these things will get brought up occasionally from time to time, even when you're exploring a new relationship, getting an old relationship back off the ground, whichever direction you would choose. That the biggest part of it, it's like this person, they don't want to make you feel forced anymore, okay? They just didn't approach things right before. Big time. Didn't really, okay, this person sucked at relationships. That's all, okay? Like you've dealt with people that you felt like you were going to marry, and this person, for some of you guys, it's one of them. But that's the thing. It didn't get off the ground right this time because like you love them. They just really like, they really wanted to be with you, but they suck at like relationships, dating, you know, maybe someone like treats you like you're a friend or a coworker, right? And you're like, okay, well, we don't got to banter that far. Don't need to hear the locker room talk, you know, that sort of a thing, right? This is somebody that like, they finally, it's not putting you on a pedestal, but they separate you from their friends, their coworkers, and they treat you like a relationship, okay? I do see this has the potential to go from strength to strength this week, and like everything between you is happening as it's supposed to. It's a rough awakening they're going through. They're experiencing a lot of the stuff you have too, because a lot of your guys, like very similar past. You're gonna be shocked at how much you guys do know about each other as they open up more, okay? But this could be a real deal at this point for you. And I love that because you've given me some doozy readings over the years, and you totally deserve what I'm seeing off of this for you. This is a good outcome and a big change. And we are nearing the end of that cycle, that just stuff's being set now, that going forward, we're into the end of the narcissistic era and the beginning of the confident, dominant power era, okay? It's just a whole new cycle starting for you too. And I love it. You deserve it. It's cool. All right, so could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, could be a Libra, Virgo, Gemini, Cancer, Aries, Sagittarius, strongly Libra, Capricorn, Cancer, and Aries. So you do have a lot of cardinal energy in this. But remember, it doesn't have to be their sun sign, but it's part of their chart totally energized by you. Aries, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, it could be a Pisces for some of you guys too. Could be two Pisces. But, all right, so I hope that helps. And don't forget, check out the pinned comment to enter into the giveaway. All right, and I'll see you back here Friday, and every Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern for your individual collective reading. All right, but thank you, Pisces. I love you. We made it. We made it, guys. Thank you so much for being here, too. You guys are awesome. All right, I hope I did okay on everything, too. All right, let's see. I do like the direction. I love that deck. That's a good deck. Okay, y'all, give me about 30 seconds. I'm going to do another quick stretch because I do want to keep this on schedule. So we've got, I need just a minute between this and the after party. All right, you know, to get ready for that too. So I think we're going to do okay. So that's not going to be a long intermission right now. It's literally just going to be enough for me to stretch my legs right quick. Oh, thank you, Beth. Thank you, Beth. You're awesome. And thank you guys for being here too. Love that like for you guys. You totally deserve it. I love you guys. All right, and to all of you guys, good luck with the April giveaway. All right, there's 6 chances to win. You got the, check out the pinned comment. There's a timestamp that says giveaway. It'll give you all the details and how to enter. It's really easy peasy, all right? But give me uno momento, and thank you guys all for saying thank you and the kind words. I love you guys, and please consider subscribing and setting the bell. The Mod Squad's trying to give me 60,000 subscribers for my Easter present, and I'd love it, all right? So I'm going to be right back. And don't forget, there is still an after party with more super chats coming up at 11:40 p.m. Eastern tonight. All right. It's good to see you too again, Sunny Mama. I love you. All right. All right. So I'll be back. All right. Oh, did you? It's under beautiful disaster. Okay, Beth. Cool beans. I'll watch for it. Perfect. All right. I'm going to do a quickie intermission to stretch my legs. We're going to super chat and then see you for the after party. So I will be right back ASAP. All right, and if you, I mean, you guys can come back and timestamp and that or whatnots. And I'll do timestamps in the little intermission before I start the next live, so they'll be posted after the reading. But, okay. All right, cool. All right, Burp, be right back. All right, let's super chat. You guys ready? Here we go. All right. Let's see. You guys like the table view on, don't you? Instead of the chat thingy. We'll do the chat thingy during the Titanic one. So, okay. Here we go. Let's do it to it. All right. Let's grab the super chats, and thank you guys for the donations too. You guys rock. You're awesome. Doop doo 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 doo. There we go. Cool beans. And thank you guys all so much for the generosity. You guys are awesome. So I've only got time to do the 20, but we got it. We got a jam. And there's gonna be more later on. We're just gonna hang out during the Titanic after party too. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have it's gonna be cool. Y'all need to come back. It's gonna be fun. All right. Shauna, what are your placements? Should I watch Cancer or Virgo? Where are your placements? Because there's actually two answers to that one too. Usually, like my best advice, this is just my own personal way of doing it. I watch my Jupiter placement because it's a big part of our charts. Your Jupiter placement has a big effect on there. So I always start with my Jupiter, then I go into my sun sign, and then my rising sign and my moon sign too. All right. But a big rule of thumb that I do is as I'm scrolling through YouTube or whatnots, okay. Also, you could, oh yeah, Cancer would be very strong, yeah. But I oftentimes don't even look at the sign name in titles on the videos, like Cancer, Aries, Sagittarius, Virgo, whatever. I look for what resonates as a title or which one I feel energetically drawn to. So sometimes, like, I don't have any Pisces in my chart. And sometimes Pisces readings will resonate with me on channels. So it's always about one where it's like, as you're scrolling, Shauna, that you're like, that feels good, boom. Because we all have all of the house energies in our charts. So sometimes you can be in a totally different world and like a Libra reading resonates too, okay? But yeah, because it's not always just about the sun, moon, rising sign. I read for all signs and placements in your charts. So it's kind of like any sign can resonate too. But I hope that helps. All right, let's super chat. Let's start with Jersey Girl. All right, Jersey Girls, we're gonna do yours at 3:15:28. All right, Derek said the problem is distance and me not having a car. Is it over so he can't overcome distance and I won't see him? Okay, let's see. Let me see what's up. Page of Pentacles, Six of Swords on the Nine of Cups. So we haven't had anything come in or happen in his life that would lead him towards your direction. That's a part of it. It's almost like at the moment the energy he's in is that he wants you to come to him, okay? That is part of him seeing things from a different perspective. So it's not over yet. It's a bit of some changes and seeing the blessings into it. Now here's the cool part, because he is a powerful manifester. He just doesn't know as much. He kind of right now is helping manifest to get you a car. And don't ask how. Don't be like, I don't got money for a car. No, it's going to happen. Star card. It can't fight fate. Meant to be. High Priestess. These couple little obstacles, like it could be a 50-50 that somehow miraculously you wind up figuring out a way to get a hold of a car, okay? Could it be something crazy like a friend or a will or whatever, it works out. Meanwhile, he overcomes the fear of the distance and gets, you could find out it's really something simple, like he finally confesses to you, he's like, I'm actually afraid of flying. And you're like, okay, well okay, we can work with this. And so there's adaptability on this one, okay? So it's still a bit of a pause while these energies are playing out, but it's not totally over yet. It's showing you that communication is opening between the two of you guys, and he's not wanting to run. He's starting to tell you reasons why he might run. So we're really actually working on communication. Doesn't mean it's dead stop over. It means, okay, let's talk about this. There's a way to overcome this stuff, all right? You guys can still pass this, though, with the star card. Stuff's still meant to work out, all right? Okay, crypto. Let's do cryptos at 3:17:17. All right, any updates? Let's find out. Give me a little Taurus Pisces update, please, and thank you. Give me a little Taurus Pisces update. Three of Wands. Oh, cool. Okay, yes. Right now, he's getting more into checking you out. He's been doing some online stalking and some reflecting internally in the Knight of Swords. More of the internal reflection about you. But there has been a little bit of Google searching and stuff going on, because the biggest thing on this is that he's coming out of a depressed mode. And I don't know if it's because, I can't blame it on past people. I think he genuinely has felt depressed lately. Devil card, Devil's getting to him. Five of Cups. I told you, oh my God, I got chills, crypto. You will find out the reason for the slow movement, the silence, and the extreme time is that, this is something we didn't even catch. On top of everything else, he's depressed. He doesn't feel good enough for a relationship. He's depressed. He doesn't want to go out. He doesn't want to do stuff. He doesn't want to get involved. He's very internal, very introverted right now. But he's coming out of it. He can beat the devil energy. And Three of Wands is that almost like a form of seasonal depression that he gets over, and the warm weather helps get him feeling better and in being ready to go forward with you with the Ace of Cups. We are on the verge of a new love from him, okay? A return, but in a new energy, not the old set, like a fresh start for you two, okay? It's almost like you've been apart long enough now that it becomes a new cycle when he reaches out, which is cool, all right? That the way the old cycle won't repeat itself. So there's still stuff happening, all right? Okay, Randy. Let's do Randy at 319 even. Okay. Let's see. Does she think our twin flame relation? Is it special like twin flame soulmate? She's still feeling like she's missing out. Okay, let me see. Let me see what's up. Five of Pentacles, Hermit card. Okay, so here's the thing. She's going through the cycle right now that like she rewatched that. Remember the tarot reading that she did somehow she got a hold of, fine, maybe even bought herself. Right now she's doubting tarot. So it's a phase cycle because at the moment the Five Pentacles, she's still not open to the twin flame soulmate thing. It's all very weird and spiritual. This is all part of the like the growing pains, the awakening jitters, and the ascension symptoms, okay? That we all go through. A phase of like, tarot's no good. Tarot doesn't work for me. I give up. I'm done. That happens just before she opens back up to it. The Tower card. She's going through the Tower card right now internally to realize that the readings, the energies in this, what means more is actually getting up and doing something. She can keep watching that same old reading and thinking nothing's happening, but that's because if you sit inside that tower and you keep waiting for the explosion instead of getting out of the tower before the explosion, you never see it coming. So she will go through that, the Two of Swords. At the moment, she suspects it. She's like realizing it, but she's fighting it. She's like, no, we're not that special. We're not something special like that. Give her time. That's actually a big shock factor when at first you realize it's like, oh man, we are twin flames or we are soulmates or there is more to this. That's a pretty freaky awakening. She's realizing that you're her end all be all. You know, Four of Swords, Temperance. And that's a lot to process. But she is processing it. Okay? So there is still a little bit of snooping, but it's almost in a place of like doubt meets making connections to it and realizing like you can't fight fate. Okay? So I hope that helps. All right, Rohama. Let's do Rohama's at Rohama, you're gonna be at 321.09. Okay, let's see. Caden doesn't look at my posts or stories. He flirts, talks to other girls. Is he any serious? Is it over? Did he have a dream about you? All right, let me see. There we go. Hierophant. Okay, so we have a runner energy that's awakening. That's why right now he's not checking anything out with the moon card or anything like that. He's trying to fight his runner instincts, his fight or flight mode, okay, which are starting to kick in. We got a little bit of regression. Moon card, Five of Wands. Two of Wands, though, is like he's trying to stop himself. So he's changed settings. There's a way to change settings where it shows like it leaves an invisible footprint. It won't, like some people can choose that like they don't want their views to get counted, or it's like how LinkedIn has that incognito mode, whatever. That sort of a thing. So he's changed settings so you can't see that he's checking your stuff out, but he still totally does. The flirting and stuff is him trying to process the feelings and the fears. Also, half of it is not flirting so much as it's interaction, okay? Because keep in mind that with everything that he's been through for Hertz, he's one of those guys that's kind of like, I don't know if I'm really ready for anything. And when he feels like he's not committed, he uses that in the Five of Wands as training time to hone his skills and to like get a little more open and interacting better with people. It's really not so much flirting. Ace of Cups. On the Page of Swords, there's the confirmation that he's watching you from, here's the thing, he's watching you, here is the thing, is that he's watching you from his real profile. You don't know, unless you've physically seen a photograph of his driver's license, you don't know his real profile. He could even be that his current profiles he used are the ones that he developed for his Caden presence, and yet he's watching you from his original profile, his personal life profile, okay? So you may not know which one's watching you, or he's got the settings changed in order to just not show that he's seen the stuff. Page of Swords confirms he's still watching you, though. Puzzle Pieces shows him putting some puzzle pieces together, because I got that, and it's on the TikTok. So that's a good sign that he's finding these little puzzle pieces and insecurities. It's not so much, remember that part about the tests to still work on passing, that his interaction, the attention he gets is something you got to like be able to come through. So there's still a couple of missing puzzle pieces. Nine of Swords, he has dreamt about you, but regardless of what he talks about, he doesn't remember his dreams. He thinks he doesn't sleep at all at night. So if he talks about dreams on any of his stuff, he's making stuff up. He doesn't dream. But he gets little visions as he like talks or something like that. All right? So he has had dreams about you. He just hasn't seen them or fully remembered them yet. Okay? So I hope that helps. Oh, hold on. 8 of Swords, not done yet. 8 of Swords to the lovers. He will reach out. He's getting ready to. Thing is the close down where he's got the private, like he started viewing you from the private profile, okay? And then he starts reaching out to you through that profile. So watch for the weird names, weird comments, weird likes that are on some of your stuff, okay? That's going to be him, okay? Like he's your Evan Kate on TikTok, Rahoma, okay? All right, Janet, let's see what's up. Janet, you're going to be at 324.44. That's cool. All right, 324.44. All right, let's see. In Alive, Ryan mentioned wanting to move to Florida. He hates hot weather. He picked the wrong state. I went down to visit my friend Melissa down there. I went to Sarasota and Tampa, and it was November, and it was 80 degrees. I texted Frankfurt. I texted Frankie from Frankie's Tarot. I texted Frankfurt, and I'm like, did you guys not get the memo that it's fall? She started laughing. She's like, you got that northern blood. I'm like, true, accurate. Okay, anyways, was he thinking of you for Florida or someone else? Let's see. Are you in Florida, Janet? Because I'm being told that the reason he doesn't go to Florida, the heat's the excuse for the fact that he's starting to want to come to your direction. See, Devil card. 10 of Cups on the Chariot. I think what I just said is what I literally like just happened on this one, okay? That here, I'm seeing that the heat's the thing. He's not wanting to go to Florida. He wants to go where you are. That's going to be, is it? Okay, so I think he still comes that way because the 10 of Cups, that shows where his blessings are. It could be one of those things where he gets down there and all of a sudden, it's very similar to me because I went to Florida once. Mama T and my dad took me to Disney when I was like 3 or something, so I don't remember it. But when I went, even I was like, oh, this is nice. And even being back in Michigan right now, because I'm going to hang out for Mama T for Easter and that. But even up here, I'm like, it's still cold. This sucks. And I've talked to like Melissa and some of my other friends in Nashville, and they're like, oh yeah, it's like pushing 80. And it's like, I'm like, oh my gosh, why am I in Michigan? What the world? You know? But there's always a reason why I'm here right now. Something is going to happen that I need to be here for. And then I get to go do whatever. Ace of Cups. So what I'm seeing on this is the reason he's covering things up with an excuse is that devil energy on the 10 of Cups is that he's really trying to pursue his happiness. Page of Swords, Ace of Cups. He's trying to milk you for secret tips and answers about like where you are, what you want. So that's why he's like, it's almost like he's building suspense. Maybe I don't want to move to Florida. And that trying to get you to chime in with like, no, you should come to Florida. It's really cool. Like I live near Sarasota, Land O'Lakes, Orlando, whatever. And like you'd really like it, and he's taking notes the whole time behind the scenes and being like, that's okay. Zillow set parameters to 50 miles of Land O'Lakes, Florida, no problema. Okay, we're good. Let's do it, right? So no, he's using it as a sneaky way to. It's like just be upfront and be like, okay, I really do like you. I want to come to Florida. All right, it's a little bait and switch tactic that works out for the better, if that makes sense. Okay, all right, Stephanie. Let's see. Let's do Stephanie's at 327.37. All right. What will be Alan's next action towards you? Any chance of reconciliation? You're welcome. Guys sometimes do that, and depending on how much Scorpio he's got in his chart, Janet, he's going to be a little, he might be a little manipulative, but it's cool. Just be upfront and be like, can I move by you? That is pretty forward, though. Think about it. Wouldn't that freak you out, too? If he's like, hey, can I move by you? You're like, have we met in person yet? You know? So I get it. Okay, Stephanie. Hermit card. 5 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Yeah. It's almost like, now see, any chance to reconcile. You are actually getting very close to the point that you've almost given up on it. 8 of Swords, 5 of Swords, you don't think there is. And once that full disconnect point comes in is the point where the 4 of Wands and the World card happens that shows there is a chance, okay? Right now, 5 of Swords, Hermit card. He's finishing getting through the 5th stages of grief. Reconciling with the way things went before in his past, you, him, everything. And with the 8 of Swords, getting ready to take off. So This Eight of Swords is telling me that actually getting ready to text a message or send something your way. He's looking back at the old ones to try to be like, okay, what do I say? What do I do? So you're actually closer to the reconciliation than you think, because it's kind of like you're almost giving up on it. But it's because it's getting that close to happening, okay? I do see something between Aries and Virgo season this year are some big changes between the two of you guys. So I do see reconciliation still. I think Alan's awakening. He's going to be an awoke emperor, okay? All right, Rono. Let's see what we got for Rono. Rono, you're going to be at 329.29. Okay. Rono, marriage was predicted between you and A. Ooh, clarity. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Sun card. Empress, Three of Wands. Okay, this is a bit of like that every timeline that exists already has happened, is happening, or will happen. There's a timeline where you and A never met. There's a timeline where you guys are already married. There's a timeline where you met, got married, and you never even discovered tarot, never was a thing, didn't happen. The thing is that the clarity on this is that there's a bit of this shift with the Three of Wands Sun card on the Empress, that it's kind of like that quantum leap or the jump energy that you guys are manifesting into a marriage. The energies are there and you guys are calling each other in, so it's in the process of happening. So looking long term on it, there's a way to bridge that gap because of the work you both are actually putting in to level up with the Hierophant, and that manifests and brings the timeline you're in and the timeline where you're happy and married together. And it happens in the 3D. In this timeline, it opens the doors, okay? That's kind of like how it's working. Is that the energy from a relationship or a timeline where you guys are happy already, that timeline, the energies are starting to bleed over into this timeline, which is like what's going to happen. Okay, so it's a long-term outlook that it's really confirmation that you're on point for the direction that things are going in your manifestations, your prayers, and that are working. They're being answered, type of a thing. Okay, so I hope that helps. All right, Saggy girl, a little whatever comes out, check in. You got it. All right, Saggy girl, you're going to be at 331.11. All right, energy check-in, whatever comes out. Have you been thinking about Mike a lot more than usual lately? Tower card, Four of Pentacles. He's finally going through a Tower card that's going to get him to open up this Four of Pentacles that's at his heart chakra closed and proceed forward with the Knight of Wands. Magician card shows that you're like, well, yeah, I have been thinking about him more than usual, but it's a full moon, so I've been manifesting. I was praying, I was doing that. It's like, cool, Death card. You're triggering the transformation on that side. The Hanged Man, stand patient because your Emperor. Well, I'm just going to make up words for now because your Emperor is one of the ones going through an awakening, all right? He will come home. That's the thing, major arcana shift, Seven of Cups, because there's no other options. It's you, all right? That's what he's going to realize. So I hope that helps. All right, Yoon. Okay, let's see what we got for Yoon. You are going to be next at 332.11. All right, let's see. What's Pisces' problem with me lately? Okay, what is Pisces' problem lately? Moon card, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Then what? Three of Pentacles, Death card. Okay, so what it is, here's the thing, Moon card. When I'm asking, what is Pisces' problem with you? I get nothing. It's dead air. Pisces likes everything about you. They don't have anything ill to speak of you. This is telling me that this is more of a thing that's on their side, okay? It's not that there's a problem with you, and with all this pentacle energy, I see a problem with money. Either Pisces doesn't feel that they are where they should be yet financially or under control, or there's talks of layoffs at work or trying to find a job. Something about their financial stability being a big impact on their emotional stability, okay? Which leaves them kind of quiet, moped out, a little sad, a little bummed out. Death card, okay? So they're working through transforming that so that they can get into a more stable energy. It's not you, it's that they're doing a lot of personal work that keeps them really busy. Either that it is actual, their 9-to-5 work related, or just a lot of spiritual work. But that's the thing. They don't dislike anything about you. They have nothing ill to say of you with the Moon card. it's like they're telling me I'm working on some stuff. And I'm like, well, maybe you should tell Yoon that so they know what's going on, you know? But that's a big part of what it is. 6 of Wands. You guys will be okay, all right? The problem's not with you. It's on their own personal side of the fence, okay? But with you right now, nothing going on. The remoteness or the quietness and stuff is a lot of them working on themselves to get to that Queen of Pentacles, okay? So I hope that helps. It could be even getting stable and being ready for you because that was the Queen and King of Pentacles. So that's a divine couple, okay? All right, Laura, let's see what you've got. Okay, Laura, let's do Laura at 334.25. All right, let's see. How does the Gemini really feel? Okay, how does the Gemini really feel about you? How does the Gemini really feel? Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 6 of Wands. Oh, wow. They see you as the only one that kind of really gets them. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. They, in a way, kind of aspire to be a little more like you. Like your version of an awoke Gemini. They're still slightly unawoke Gemini, but they're a little bit more awakening where it's like, okay, we can let you meet Laura. She's a fully awoke Gemini, and you can see like how cool it is to fully awaken, and then you help that Gemini get to your level of Gemini, and then you guys go forward into 6 of Wands. All right? So Gemini really sees you as somebody that's like on their level and something that you complement each other and that they would like to be on your level. Okay? They see you as a bit of an inspiration. They dig your vibes. All right? Something that like they aspire to be. You know? Sun card, 3 of Cups, Empress. Wow. Oh, they see serious potential. On this one, I think it's a safe bet. Empress Sun card, this one's got potential to like work out for a long distance thing. I'm going to tell you one thing I'll let you in on. I couldn't fight it off on this Empress card is that they have thought or wondered or daydreamed or thought of what it would be like to have kids with you. Okay? So I hope that helps. All right, Saggy girl, has Mike looked at any of the messages? Let's check. All right, you're going to be at 336. Okay, 336 even. Has he looked at any of the messages? 9 of Cups. 10 of Swords, Page of Pentacles. What I'm seeing on this one is he has, at the moment, he's unsure of how to answer, okay? It's a delay while he processes, because the 9 of Cups shows he's read him. He didn't not like him. He really thought on him, okay? You got him deep. You hit him at home. 10 of Swords just shows right now he's processing about, like, how to respond or what to respond with. Page of Pentacles does show a message coming in though, okay? So even though it's a bit of a delayed reaction, slow burn, 8 of Swords or 8 of Wands into the Queen of Swords, it will work out. He will get this back on track and moving. So he's read them. He's working on how to reply, all right? Okay, Tia. What's up, Tia Via? Anything, any good news, anything to know? Okay, let's see, 337. 337 even for Tia Via, all right. Temperance card. The Leo's watching you. 8 of Wands. Told you the Strength card. I have no clue why I felt that. I got chills off of that, Tia. I felt the Strength card. I felt the Leo energy before the card hit the table, and I was already in motion. 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Yep. This is cool. He wishes he'd thought otherwise. He's like, why did it have to go that route? Why couldn't it have worked out? Why did it have to get this out of hand? Why did we have to go 9 of Swords? He spent a lot of processing this weekend, okay? I've got a feeling you're on a good, stable path with the person that you've been kind of interacting with, but Leo is going to still ask to speak to you, wants to talk to you, okay? So you might look at that as a little bit of good news because maybe the new stuff's not going A-okay or so much, all right? But I do, yeah. Leo is actually starting to 10 of Wands really wishes things had worked out differently. And I think with the Empress, there's a chance to mend the fence, okay? You've been thinking about him a lot this weekend, right? Because he was really, like, you were receiving a lot of energy from him. He was doing some thinking and processing about you too, because that bond is still kind of hanging in there. So you got 2 really good potentials, one happening sooner and one taking a little bit extra time. That's kind of whoa. But okay, Itzvan. Let's do Itzvan at 338.38. All right, let's see. How does my Scorpio feel about me? How does my Scorpio feel about me? How does Itzvan? Oh, whoa. World card on the Ace of Wands. They would like to restart this. Your Scorpio misses the heck out of you right now. Okay, your Scorpio is kind of on a full moon cycle, so to speak, in that their Ace of Wands chakra is rather highly activated, and that's what's leading towards a message coming your way that starts this new chapter coming in. Ten of Swords. Oh wow, you know they can't, like, man. Nine of Cups. They're realizing that you're a blessing, and you're the only thing that really keeps that spark alive inside of them. Ace of Wands. Total carrot card energy on this one. All right, your Scorpio kind of wants you. They're being mysterious, being very Scorpio-like and hiding it, but Ace of Wands, you got the carrot card. They totally want you. Okay, so heads up, that might lead them to doing something about this. Empress card on the Four of Wands. It's a twin flame reunion getting to happen. Are you guys twins? Because the energy is a union. It's a success. It's victory. Empress energy. There's potential of children even in the energies. All right, so I hope that helps. I think it's starting to get ready to happen. A little intense feeling, you know, like this is close. This is really, really, really close. Okay, okay, Shrek, what's up, brother? How you doing? All right, Shrek, let's do you at 340 even. All right, insurance, business, custody, or finance, your choice. Okay, gotcha. Empress, custody. Four of Wands, a sudden plot twist turn that puts you in the Emperor. Whoa. Nice. Queen of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, sucky part. What I'm seeing on the custody is that you guys actually come to an agreement that makes both of you happy. Believe it or not, even she's okay with it. You're okay with it, she's okay with it. Four of Wands. It works out in the most unsuspecting way on this, that yet you guys, it winds up ending in an amicable parting of ways. That's a big word. I can't use that word. Amicable. Yeah. You guys actually, yeah, there's a way that both the mother and the father wind up being happy. Four of Wands. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. How? Not sure. Ten of Pentacles. Might be something about a move or a relocation involved on one party's part. Okay? But it still winds up working out. This could be something freaky of finding out that she chooses to give up custody because her and the new hubby are moving. That's a potential outcome. But one way or another, you guys both wind up happy with the end results. That's why we weren't seeing it before, too. Somehow, like, she always wound up not happy. There's actually, God's telling me, there's an outcome that they both wind up walking away and parting on a final amount of good terms where they're both okay with the outcome. 10 Pentacles. Okay? So I hope that helps. All right, let's see. I'm going to pop you one on insurance business. Hold on just a sec. I'm going to pop you one on that. King of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. I'm being told it's not a bad idea. Either way, whether you wind up in an office doing it or if you work remote, like State Farm, like, is it auto insurance? Like a State Farm or life or health insurance, something like that. I'm seeing two potentials from it where you could either work remote from a call center so you could stay at home with the kids, might help towards that Emperor, Empress, Four of Wands energy, but also one that's like more remote or traveling or even working in the office. But I think that's actually, man, I never even thought of that before. Hierophant, good idea. It's worth with the Hermit card. King of Wands. Pursue it and see where it goes. You might actually be like a little bit of like a traveling energy. Yeah, it could be like traveling for sales or traveling for work. Look into that. Pursue it. That's got some good vibes off it, bro. Okay. All right. A. Let's see what we got. A, we're going to do A's at 343.06. Okay. A's at 343.06. Think about your person, A. Let's see what we got on this. I don't know either, Sunny. I have no clue how I'm going to do this, Sunny Mama, except when I'm channeling, it just kind of keeps me going from the intensity of the energies. As soon as I end it, I will, like, especially after the Titanic one, I will probably collapse once I meditate out. Okay. A, oh yeah. A, I'm going to redo your timestamp real quick. Sorry. A, you're at 343.33. Okay. So, A, your person right now is one of our emperors, male or female. No need on the gender thing because we all have both energies. But this is like your person's realizing that they are actually an unawoke emperor. They're doing the work and really kind of looking inward to reprogram their mind in the Ten of Swords to come out of this. And you'll be hearing from them soon, letting you know that they've done. I see like the result of like a really long text message, okay? Or like multiple texts at once that all of a sudden you look at your phone at one point and you see like 12 missed texts and it's all like little one sentence text, or it turns into a word novel. But I do see them wanting to tell you what they've been up to, okay? I hope that helps. All right, Chanley, what is next, Archer brother? Let me find out for you. I got you. All right, you're going to be at, let's see, what is the need to hear right now? Oh, nice. I got it. Okay, cool. I hope that helped. That was cool. I didn't even look over and read the comment before the super chat. Nice. Oh, I like being tuned in. Thank you. Love my job. It's not really a job. It's like I love my fun. All right, what is next, Brother Archer? Okay, let's see. 344.44. We got to take that for Chanley. All right, Chanley, 344.44. All right, boom. King of Cups. All right, the next thing I see for you is a little level up in the self-love department. You're going to start feeling a little more confident and powerful. About the same time with the Tower card, it shows that the person on your mind is working on some self-love in the King of Cups too. And Ten of Cups shows a little bit of your dreams coming into reality, because you with the Chariot never thought that they would be able to change or really do a little bit of the work to be ready for something solid. Chariot to the Two of Pentacles shows that they made the decision for the good. The Chariot's what the Emperor drives through a battle. It leads to the Ten of Cups, that you guys closing the distance, the gap between you guys, whether it's energetical or physical, and coming together to work stuff out with the World card. So you're this World card's been making the rounds tonight, especially in the super chats. You guys are getting ready to start the beginning of the next chapter of your connection, okay? A lot of the dreams are what you're going to be experiencing too. Okay, Charisse. Let's do Charisse's at 345.55. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. Tomorrow we will find out the results of your son's campaign. Nice. All right, let's see. How's it looking? Let me find out. How's it looking? Seven of Swords, Three of Cups. Okay, I see this going late through to get the final tallies, but with the Ten of Cups, Three of Cups, you guys are going to have a little bit of a suspenseful moment. I don't think as much as somebody, it might be kind of like it getting miscalled early, and then he still winds up winning, okay? So you might get to the point with a little suspenseful energy of like, oh man, he doesn't got it. He's not going to win. Oh, I know it. And then in the outcome at the end, it's the Three of Cups, the Ten of Cups, that you guys freak out when he does win, okay? So yeah, I'm seeing good things for him. That at first, you guys are gonna be like, oh man, I blew it. It ain't working. And then all of a sudden at the end, like, comes back in and you win by the long shot. Okay, so I hope that helps. I dig it. I think it's looking pretty good. Before it gets better, you have that little suspense of like, oh man, he's gonna lose, and the winner is Jaden. And it's like, whoa, what happened? You know, the absentee ballots showed up. That stuff. All right. Okay. Beautiful Disaster. Let's do yours at 347.17. All right, 347.17. Do I see any changes for you and your Virgo? Do I see any changes for you and Jay? Any changes for you and Jay? Sun card. Yes. Positive ones with the Four of Pentacles to the Fool card. I see Jay opening up. Now, he needs a little bit of time. Jay does, because being that Virgo energy and the South Node being in Virgo energy is very internal, because that sixth house energy has them going Six of Cups deep into childhood, trying to think they need to clear all the karmic debt out at once. He's going to get out of this phase, okay? And before the South Node goes into Leo. But he'll still make it through this phase and reach out with an attempt to work on this, okay? So the Eight of Swords, I see him preparing to take a shot. He's like preparing a text message or to call you or something. With this Fool card, it's closer to working out than it is to not working out. All right, so I hope that helps. Okay, is that Julie Rules? Julie Rules. Oh, that's kind of a cool screen name. I like it. All right, what can I see for love for you? Okay, 348.28. Okay, Julie Cruels. I like that screen name. That's cool. What can I see for love soon? 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 Oh, wow, it turned into a rhyme. Six of Swords, the Tower card. You know what? I would like to tell you you got new love coming, but I'm being told somebody else is coming back. Straight up, Six of Swords, the Tower card. The one that puts you into a Tower card is having a conversion or change of heart that's taken a very long time because this kayak moves really slow. So I'm being told I really suspect this is the original runner. The nose is itching. The nose knows. Especially, are you having sinus issues? If so, you're in tune. Regardless of how long it's been, Three of Wands, Death card shows your person. What you see for love is that person completing a transformation and being a much more optimistic mindset. And it's taken them a long time, but guess what? You're one of the emperors that's going through an awakening, and the emperor comes back incorrect. Confident, powerful, ready to run a world, run an emperor, you know? Your narcissist awakens, okay? And Knight of Pentacles, it has taken a long time. But you're going to be so shocked. That's the goodest Tower moment I've ever seen. The minute you look at your phone and you see their name and contact info, whether it's a text or a phone call, that is going to be the goodest Tower moment you've ever had in your life, okay? I see you, like, you might want to, you're going to drop your phone. I don't think it's going to break, but you're going to do one of those, you're going to freak and drop your phone. The best freak and drop your phone I've ever seen in my life, mind you, but yeah. Okay, Ryan, let's see what we got for you, Ryan. All right, let's see. Hold on, where did it change? There it is. There you are. Okay, cool. Sorry. Okay, dig it. All right. Ryan, we will do you at 350-40. 350-40. Yeah, cool. Okay, let's see what we got. What do we got? How is Liz feeling about you? Seven of Swords. Oh, whoa. I'm going to tell you what. Oh, yeah. Guess what? She's been checking your stuff out a little bit more than usual. She's doing a review right now. She's getting ready to take action. Seven of Swords to the Eight of Wands. So she's been looking at your social media a little bit right now with the Page of Swords because she's like, okay, I'm ready. Now let's review. Let's see, what did I know about him a bit? She's like catching up on this to start talking. And it's not so much she's deciding to, but the energies in the universe. God's making plans with the Seven of Swords. So what I think this is she's talked to enough people and she's processed enough, this is a lot of this is happening. This is happening. Is it? Am I ready for this? Am I ready to get in a relationship? And it's the reason she keeps looking at your stuff again right now, because as she was talking to all these people, she's like, am I ready for this? Can I do this? Do you think, or should I stay single? And all the friends have been like, no, you're fine. Go for it. Do it. Family, everything. So Eight of Wands, Page of Swords. I see she's making plans to get things on track and moving. I would not be surprised to hear from her next day or two. Definitely within the next 7 days. Yeah, she's doing that reviewing right now. I'd be like, all right. I got nothing to lose, nothing to fear but fear itself. Let's see where this goes. All right, that is a lot to come to. Of okay, am I ready to have this person in my life all the time and have to feel like I got to respond back and be responsible and be in a relationship's a whole full-time job? But I see her being like, okay, I'm ready. Let's give it a try. Let's see where this goes. And then Eight of Wands starts communicating more and messaging more. So that's cool beans. All right, so I do hope that helps too. All right. And I'm sorry I can't keep going, everybody, but thank you for all the donations. You guys are freaking awesome. And this All Signs is sponsored by the Human Collective. You are freaking generous, and that is I am blessed, and thank you. That is awesome, and thank you guys all for the super chat, okay? So yeah, we're gonna do, I don't know if they're all taken or not. Mods or Melissa, I think they're taken, but there might still be some available. But Jesse, Tammy, Divine Empathic, Veronica, Pauline, Jen, Jazzy, thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome, and I love you. Queen of Butterflies, that's a beautiful name too. And Rowdy, I'm sending you some hugs, okay? Okay. Ashley, Rowdy, have you emailed me ever? Do I have emails from you? If not, I need you to send me an email. archerastrology@gmail.com. Please and thank you. Okay, and Ashley too. Thank you guys. All right, and thank you all for taking the time to be here this evening. I'm gonna go and get the timestamps up real quick. I might take a little more time to get the timestamps up for the super chats, so hang tight. Oh, okay, they are. Oh, we're gonna have a good time. And then I will, oh my gosh, you're from South Africa. Oh my gosh, hi Thea, thanks for being here. Hi Lakeisha, Autumn, Monique, hi, thank you guys. And Mac Donna, all the Archettes, all my mod squad, you guys are the OGs. Thank you so much for everything you do for the channel. I love you guys. All right, so I'm gonna get out of here. And remember, if you do want to book personal, email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. And I'll see you all right back here in 40 minutes on all the platforms for the after party, okay? We are going to do some serious Titanic channeling, okay? We're gonna talk about Titanic conspiracies, actual Titanic historical facts. I have wrote and contributed some books. I got some friends within the Titanic Mafia that can get some really cool stuff. So I got some insights from 25 plus years of being a historian into the ship. All right, and so then we're also gonna do some spirit box. We're gonna channel some of that. And we'll have a little bit of the timeline, okay? Titanic strikes the iceberg at 11:40 p.m., April 14th, 1912. All right, and this was the beginning of a very significant planetary shift, which I'll describe more after I've rested. So it'll be during the after party in about 40 minutes. But over the course of 11:40 to 2:20 a.m., we'll actually keep a thing going, and I'll let you know like what was happening, okay? All right, so I'll see you guys back here in about 40 minutes or so. All right, 11:40 p.m. I love you guys. All right, and if you want to book a personal reading, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. And thank you for taking time out of your day, life, love, and energy to let me read for you. Love and appreciate you for it. And God, thank you for the messages we got for all the signs, all the super chatters, and any of the super chatters that were over 20. Please give them some signs, some clarity in my readings this week or in any of their tarot channel readings. Give them the signs and answers to help manifest the results they are wishing for. Please and thank you. All right, guys, I'm on my way, and I will see you guys back here in 40 minutes for the after party. All right, namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. And on that note, I loved this deck. Later.